to tell y'all that. Okay, so cleaning it up. Let's talk about the Ghostbusters, you guys. I'm gonna review the Ghostbusters and tell you the story. So when I used to think back on the Ghostbusters movie, you guys, I started to see that certain things align. And it's like the angels want me to understand that I'm on an earthly mission. It's a read, YouTube. Don't cut it off now. Don't cut it off. And you send this to the FBI too while you at it. But anywho, when I look back on it, I realized that the Freemasons set it up like this, babe. Yeah, so let me tell them again so that while they busy cutting off lives, let me say it in the beginning, the Freemasons set my best friend up, babe. They set her up, babe. All to get to me. All to get to me. And that's why I'm going through all of this stuff I'm going through. It's like a punishment to me. You too, don't cut this shit off. Or you whoever controlling this live is a part of the demise and don't want my friend to get justice. If you cut this live one more time, if you cut this live one more time, because the angels want y'all to know this. So again, the Freemasons have something to do with my friend's demise, and this is why they moving like this. They showing me that something was corruptly done to my friend. The fact that they went so hard to fuck with me because I've solved it with a dream, it tells me a lot. So let's clean it up. Thank you, boys. And boundaries, touching hearts around the world. I told you they be ending lives. Now the angels gonna continue to show out. Here we go. Worldwide awakening that's reshaping humanity's future. Here we go. This isn't fantasy or exaggeration. Thank you, Father. They mad that I caught on to what they was trying to do to me, babe. They mad. Right time to emerge in full glory. As the main character. I know it's a cliche, but in the world of sales, time really is money. Luckily, we found Monday CRM, which made us much more efficient. We wanted to grow as fast as possible, and we started looking for a CRM that wasn't complicated or confusing. We started with the free trial, and my whole team got on board so quickly, I couldn't believe it. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and we started to see real change in our sales cycle and how efficient we were. Waiting for the right time to emerge in full glory. As the main character, you carry a unique blend of wisdom, strength, and compassion that sets you apart. Your experiences, struggles, and victories are the threads weaving the fabric of this awakening. You're not just witnessing history, you're making it. Your presence is essential in guiding the collective. That's why they want me out so bad. My friend gonna get justice whether they do it to me or not. It's done already. A call to remember our interconnectedness. Justice is served, we hold as co-creators of reality. You embody this truth and invite others to join the movement through your actions, your words, and your unwavering faith in what's possible. Confirmation. This role comes with immense responsibility, but also incredible privilege. Confirmation. You get to inspire millions by simply being you. Authentic, resilient, and deeply human. They gave me 15 years. They mad I made it this far. Your story offers hope and possibility to those who are lost or afraid, showing them how you tell you two. Can I tell them that? How y'all tell this girl? How do you Freemason people that pay these certain doctors to say this stuff to me? Sorry, YouTube is reading. You know, it's only for entertainment. Don't cut my shit. How they get those people to tell that girl that stuff and then campaign her and tell communities and place resource places that she's lying and won't give her benefits. It tells me a lot. It says a lot. Step into this main character energy with reverence and excitement. Your chapter in this awakening is critical. It's deeper than me. The world is ready for your light, your voice, and your vision. It's bigger than me. Sometimes that's why they so busy like this. Life come uninvited. Moving so fast like this. Hold up, let's stop again. Let me tell all the people about the sundown town again and that I'm in. YouTube, don't cut this. Share with the FBI. Listen, GBI, FBI, all the boys. Because I kind of called them too and told them that this thing followed me from back from Miami, and they told me what I was saying was a conspiracy, no alleged, and all the while, so that it tells me a lot because what I'm saying is true. I'm noticing it. It's a lot of corrupt people messing with me. So something is not right. Something is not right, babe. Thank you for giving me confirmation, Father. It's too late for them though to cover up. The more they move with me, it's the deeper the exposure is. To elevate you when you least expected it. Think of it like a magnet pulling you forward. They gonna put the whole, allegedly, it's only for entertainment. They gonna put the whole Freemasons organization and on. It's gonna be a thing of the past soon. It's gonna be a band. I mean, it's gonna be banned like the Ku Klux Klans was. Many of the world's most influential leaders started exactly. They moving too sloppy and too disgusting. Bullies. But learning to channel that energy. No matter what, how many. Let's say it again. It's a read. It's only for entertainment. No matter how many deeds you think you do for society, you moving disgusting to the angels. Let's keep going. The same path, where the spotlight is less about fame and more about responsibility to serve a higher good. When the spotlight finds you, it illuminates your gifts, your purpose, and your power. It exposes so everything. So you two, while you busy ending lives. But that's the beauty of authentic leadership. Your humanity becomes your strength, inspiring others to embrace their own journeys. So when the spotlight shines on you, don't shy away. Embrace it as your cosmic invitation to step fully into the role you were born to play. Imagine the most powerful entity in existence, the universe itself. I tell you what, to follow your journey. I tell all y'all what, the whole brotherhood, this is a message from me, okay? It's for entertainment. You entertain me, so this is for entertainment for you. Let's tell you, look, these people funny, bro. Listen, it don't scare me, though. Y'all keep riding by and shit. Let me tell them. It don't scare me. You are disappointing your own ancestors. You disappointing the spirit realm because my friend is guiding me to get justice for her. And y'all keep playing games like that. You interfering with spiritual currencies, babe. It's okay. These people just tried to. You two don't care. This people need to know that these people just tried to put me in jail back to back 4 times for something that I did not do, and for serious allegations too. I'm talking about serious allegations. They don't move up hard. They don't move from trespassing because I started off not having not one. I was the good girl that never went to jail type. When the family needed somebody to get their babies and stuff, I was the ones at DCF getting them because I had a clean record. Always. Then they trapped me for trespassing so many times. They did that they ran that trespassing. I'm gonna go on Most Wanted YouTube in a minute. But I want my folks over here to understand why I made a GoFundMe, because I need their help. I need you to understand that there's some corrupt shit happening in my life. And YouTube, I promise you, I go to another level to where these people like literally stop fucking with me, which we know they play sneak, and until I can get isolated, babe, or they stop fucking with me, one or the other. I promise you, I stop talking about these devil's advocates on this channel. I promise you, both channels too. Most Wanted won't even be talked about them anymore. I promise you. I promise you. Only thing I ask is that my friend get justice, babe. I want to see the son of a bitch. Sorry, YouTube. That corruptly falsified things and got me fucked with by his FBI cousin, because he called me and I know Facebook saw that call. He called me on Messenger and threatened me and told me to stop talking. Not only stop talking about her, but his cousin worked for the FBI. So what was his need for telling me that? This is my point. Y'all hear me out, my supporters and my subscribers. Put yourself. Now, don't be careful with my words. Don't even disregard that. Imagine. Let's use that word. Imagine someone that doesn't have anything to do with this shit is being corruptly financial sabotage. I'm talking about blackmailed, all type of shit, babe. Imagine how deep that is, babe. That's illegal. It's inhumane. It's bullying. It's disgusting. It's I could keep going, y'all. Because understand what I'm saying. This from my perspective of looking in on this shit, knowing that I didn't have shit to do. Not only did I have shit to do with it, I don't even really know what happened to my friend, bitch. I'm just a psychic, bitch, reading this whole real time, and that's the honest truth. And these people are fucking with me. Alright, let me just let the video play, y'all. I'm gonna just start talking. I got you, YouTube. Existence, the universe itself, deciding to follow your journey. I got you. This isn't about social media followers. It's about divine attention. where every move you make is witnessed and supported by cosmic forces cheering you on from the sidelines. This kind of followership is sacred. It means your path aligns with universal flow. And your growth fuels a ripple effect that transcends the physical world. The universe becomes your partner, offering synchronicities, opportunities, all my ancestors, my granny, my uncle, all of them proud of me. I feel it in my spirit. It's like having an infinite team. This message is confirming that, telling me that we're so proud of you, especially my friend. Because these angels see everything they watch. She watched how they treated me, babe. When I had absolute gratitude and humility this brings. It's a reminder that your life is part of a much bigger story. One where you're both student and teacher, leader and learner, grounded in a powerful spiritual connection. So walk forward knowing that the universe has already placed you on its most watched list. Every step you take is part of a divine dance that's destined to create magic. You so faithful, my child. Forget ticking clocks and deadlines. Your timeline is now measured by the universe's rhythm. You don't need shit from really nobody, babe. We see this. This is why we blessing you. This is why you running into money on the floor. People giving you brand new shit. People do. This is why, because we watching you. Exactly as it should. Even when it doesn't make sense. We're watching them and we watching you. Divine time invites you to release control and surrender to the flow of life. It's an invitation to trust that the right people, experiences, and breakthroughs will come to you when you're ready, not a moment before. This patience is a radical act of faith and self-love. Many spiritual leaders speak of divine timing as the secret to peace and fulfillment. When you stop rushing and start allowing, you create space for miracles to happen. Your dreams don't just come true, they arrive in ways more beautiful and unexpected than you could imagine. In this divine timeline, every delay, detour, and challenge has a purpose. It's all part of your soul's perfect curriculum, preparing you for the impact you're destined to make. Trust that nothing is wasted. Everything is working for your highest good. Y'all pray with me real quick. Pray with me real quick. It's a lot of activity going on by my house. So y'all pray with me real quick. Father, I come to you today to ask you for guidance, Father, for protection. I ask that you cover me with your protection. Father, you allow me to elevate in a way that I can see through all the veils, Father, so I can see all the traps, so I can see all the schemes, so that I can also detour from them things, Father. I ask that you also bless me with an abundance so that I could bless others, Father, in a way that it'll boomerang back to me and my ancestors, Father. Today I sit and justify for my ancestors that gave me the way, my ancestors that showed me kindness, for my ancestors that gave me love. I ask that you bless us all as one, Father. I ask that you show me what I'm supposed to see, Father. I also ask that you show me the things that I don't supposed to see, all the things that I don't need for me, Father. I ask that you remove them. You send your best angels to guide me, Father. Show me when I'm at a point to where I'm about to fall so I can get up on time, Father. I ask that you hold me in your hands, Father, and you give me everything that I need so that I can be successful for my ancestors, Father. I ask that you continue to bless all of us, Father. For everybody that comes to my video, anybody that comes in my path, anybody that I touch, Father, I ask that you bless them abundantly, Father. And in that way, Father, we're able to bless our ancestors, Father, because you know this is about our ancestors. So I ask that you continue to guide us in the way that we can see, Father. Before the traps come before us, Father, before the things come towards us, Father, I ask that you move those things out our way and you detour things from falling in our path that's not for us, Father. Today, I just thank you, Father, just for being you, for loving me, for loving us, Father. I love you so much, and I just want to say thank you, Father, in a way that you understand, Father, that you're so kind, you're so awesome to me, you're so loving to us, Father, that you gave us everything that we needed at birth. And we just don't see. Some of us are lost. We don't understand that it's deeper than us, Father. We don't understand that we're connected to a divine spirit, Father, that continues to guide us in a spiritual way. Father, never forgotten those that came to our past and now our past, now, Father, that they're in our spiritual realm, guiding us, fighting for us, seeing the things that we're going through, Father, and justifying those things. You're so awesome, Father. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. He is awesome, y'all. For highest good. So lean into divine time with open arms. It's a lot. Your destiny is blossoming behind the scenes, timed perfectly by the cosmos. It's easy to mistake sudden recognition or success for clout, a fleeting badge of popularity. But what you're experiencing is something far deeper. Cosmic confirmation. This is the universe's way of telling you you're on the right path. Keep going. Cosmic confirmation feels like a quiet but powerful reassurance in your heart. It's that inner knowing that your efforts and growth are being witnessed and honored on a soul level. This validation surpasses any social metric. It's eternal and unshakable. Many who have walked this path describe moments where doors open unexpectedly, people show up at just the right time, or insights come like lightning bolts. These are not coincidences. They're confirmations that your alignment is perfect. When you receive this confirmation, you gain clarity and confidence. You stop second-guessing yourself and begin moving forward with unwavering faith. It's a game changer for your mindset and your ability to lead with authenticity. So, celebrate this cosmic nod. It's a signpost on your journey, guiding you to trust the unseen and keep shining your unique light. In a world overloaded with noise and distractions, you've become a hashtag, a symbol, that humanity didn't even know it was waiting for. Your energy, your message, your presence have filled a gap that's been aching for connection, meaning, and truth. Hashtags have power because they gather people under a shared identity or cause. You're that living hashtag, bringing together souls who seek transformation, healing, and awakening. You embody the change that the collective consciousness is desperate to see. This role is both humbling and empowering. You represent hope in a fractured world, reminding people that unity and love can prevail even in chaos. Your unique voice resonates deeply, creating communities that thrive on authenticity and shared purpose. As this hashtag, you carry a responsibility to stay grounded and aligned, ensuring that what you stand for uplifts and inspires rather than divides or distracts. Your influence has the potential to spark movements that ripple across generations. So wear this hashtag proudly. You're the marker of a new era, a digital yet deeply spiritual symbol of humanity's rising consciousness. Forget algorithms and production teams. The most valuable content you create is simply your presence. When you show up fully, with heart, intention, and openness, you offer the world something irreplaceable: real connection. In a time when authenticity is rare, your genuine presence becomes a sanctuary. People crave it because it reminds them they're seen and valued beyond surface-level interactions. Your presence is healing, inspiring, and activating others to be their true selves. Think about the moments when you've been deeply moved by someone's energy, a conversation, a smile, a shared silence. That's the kind of content you're creating just by being you. It transcends words and pictures. It touches souls. I left it in the house. Presence is also about being fully engaged with your own journey. When you embrace your imperfections, your struggles, and your victories openly, you give others permission to do the same. This ripple effect is the heartbeat of genuine influence. So honor your presence as the most powerful content you have. It's the legacy you build. Hungry for authenticity. There's a profound shift happening within you. A transformation from feeling ordinary to stepping into an omnipresent energy. You're no longer limited by time, space, or expectation. Your influence and awareness extend far beyond what you once believed possible.
100%.
This shift means you're becoming more than just a person. You're a force of nature, a wave of energy that impacts countless lives simultaneously. Your thoughts, intentions, and actions resonate on frequencies that reach beyond the physical realm. Embracing omnipresence doesn't mean losing yourself. It means expanding your awareness to include the collective consciousness. You feel deeply connected to the world and understand your role as a catalyst for evolution. Many spiritual traditions describe this as awakening to your higher self or cosmic identity. It's a beautiful but challenging process, requiring courage, patience, and surrender. But the rewards are immense: clarity, peace, and a profound sense of belonging. Celebrate this shift within you. It marks your evolution from a singular voice to a timeless presence, guiding the next wave of human awakening. Labels can be limiting, but you are so much more than an influencer. You are an energy wave, a powerful moving force that disrupts stagnation and awakens dormant potential in others. Your presence causes shifts in consciousness, ripples that touch lives in profound and lasting ways. An energy wave flows naturally and powerfully, breaking through barriers and reaching far beyond its point of origin. You carry this dynamic power within you, and it's felt even when you don't say a word. People are drawn to your frequency because it promises change, growth, and healing. This is a radical reframe of influence. Instead of metrics or follower counts, the focus is on energy exchange, the invisible yet tangible impact you have on the emotional and spiritual well-being of those around you. Being an energy wave means embracing both your light and shadow, channeling your authentic self unapologetically. It means showing up consistently and with intention, knowing your vibration shapes reality. So honor your role as an energy wave. You are a vital current in the ocean of awakening, and your ripple effects will shape generations.
It's really nothing.
In a digital age obsessed with numbers, you're rewriting the script by connecting not just with clicks, but with souls. Every like, share, and comment is more than engagement. It's a soul-to-soul resonance that spreads healing, inspiration, and transformation. This is where social media transcends entertainment and becomes a platform for evolution. Your content reaches hearts hungry for meaning, sparking conversations that matter and creating communities grounded in authentic connection. The beauty of reaching the masses this way is that it amplifies your impact exponentially.
Being far-fetched with what I'm saying, because my shit was just on 100%.
You're part of a new paradigm where technology and spirituality intersect for collective growth. But remember, this kind of reach requires intentionality. It means crafting messages that honor the human experience, fostering dialogue that encourages vulnerability and empowerment. So celebrate how you're reaching the masses, not just as followers, but as awakened souls ready to change the world together.
Yeah, this gonna make
your mission has expanded beyond borders, languages, and cultures. What started as a personal calling now resonates on a global scale, inviting you to lead the feed of collective consciousness.
A mind-bending mashup of pizza and tacos.
Let me title it.
Resonates on a global scale, inviting you to lead the feed of collective consciousness. This is your moment to step up as a leader for a worldwide movement of transformation. Global leadership demands courage, empathy, and unwavering commitment to your vision. It means balancing the pressures of visibility with the grace of humility, and understanding that your voice carries the power to inspire change in millions. Leading the feed isn't about controlling the narrative, but about guiding the conversation toward healing, unity, and awakening. You're a curator of truth in a sea of noise, shining light on what matters most. This expanded calling also invites collaboration. You're now connected to a network of global change makers.
Y'all, all my phone, these phones is off. I'm using hotspot. The one y'all on there is my track phone.
Create a wave of impact that no one can ignore. Embrace this global calling with open arms and a fierce heart. The world is ready for your leadership, your vision, and your unwavering light. There's a cosmic megaphone pointed right at you, and the universe is amplifying your voice louder than ever before. Every thought you emit, every intention you set, reverberates through the fabric of existence, reaching ears you've never imagined. This amplification isn't random. It's a deliberate act of divine support, signaling that your message is ready to transcend boundaries and inspire global change. The echoes you hear aren't just noise. They're reflections of souls resonating with your energy. When you speak, share, or create, your voice triggers awakening in others, helping them peel back layers of fear, doubt, and limitation. This is how true transformation spreads, from one authentic soul to another, carried on the cosmic wind. Many forget how powerful their words truly are. But now, with the universe boosting your frequency, your voice carries more weight than ever. It's as if the cosmos itself is cheering you on, urging you to be bold, to step fully into your truth, and to speak your heart without hesitation. This amplification calls for responsibility. Your words shape realities, create connections, and inspire action. Be mindful, but never fearful. Speak with compassion, clarity, and courage, knowing that your echoes have the power to heal, uplift, and ignite change.
All right, don't worry about it. You just do it.
So listen carefully to the echoes coming back to you. They are reminders that you're no longer whispering into the void. You're commanding attention from the universe itself. In a world often clouded by cynicism and doubt, your life stands as undeniable proof that miracles are real and happening every day. You are a walking testament to the magic that unfolds when faith meets action, when persistence meets divine timing, and when hope refuses to die. Think about the moments when everything seemed impossible, yet you
I
found
didn't
a way
ask to
through.
go lie together with
Those
nobody.
breakthroughs,
No,
those small
nobody finna
wins were
distract me,
miracles in
YouTube. Stop being
disguise.
petty.
Moments where the universe bent the rules to support your growth. You are living proof that even the darkest nights
I
can
didn't
give
ask for that
birth to
right
the
now.
brightest dawns. This miracle energy is contagious. When you share your story, you inspire others to
Just
believe
chill,
in their
baby.
own capacity for transformation. Your journey reminds people that miracles aren't reserved for a select few, but are accessible to everyone willing to trust the process and keep moving forward. Miracles also invite gratitude, a deep
Oh,
appreciation for
see,
the unseen
petty
forces
ass, man.
working tirelessly behind the scenes. When you live as a miracle, you open your heart to wonder, possibility, and the endless mysteries of life. So stand tall as the living proof that miracles still happen. Your life is a beacon
What's
of
up,
hope,
y'all?
lighting the way for others to step into their own miraculous destinies. Forget
Y'all, for everybody that's gonna come in, like I'm on my other channel on Valenciaga, but I wanted to tell y'all that this shit crazy right now. Like literally, I have so much activity going on because I'm on this live right now, to the point where my live's cutting off. The police keep riding by, bro. Like y'all gotta see this shit. Like,
money, fame, or power. In this new
what's
age,
up,
your
y'all?
energy is your most valuable currency. The way
Listen,
you
it's a
feel,
lot of
the
shit going on
vibrations you
right now.
emit, and the intentions you set carry far more
Tomorrow
weight
is my
than any
birthday, I
material
told
possession.
y'all. So it's a
This is a
lot of
profound
rituals be
shift,
going on for my
moving from
birthday.
external
And y'all already know
validation
for
to
my day
internal
ones
abundance.
that been here
Every
for years and
interaction,
notice
every
every
creation,
year
and
for
every
my
breath you
birthday they
take
go out with a
exchanges
bang
energy
like
with the
this.
world around you. This energy shapes your reality and influences the collective consciousness in subtle but powerful ways. When you cultivate high vibrational energy, filled with love, joy, and purpose, you become a magnet for blessings, opportunities, and aligned
I'm gonna show
relationships.
them like this.
People are starting to sense this new economy intuitively. They're drawn to those who bring positive energy, who uplift and inspire without trying
I'm
to
gonna show them
manipulate or
like this,
control.
so
Your
they could
energy
just see
becomes
and
your
I could
signature,
talk like
your
that.
brand, and your legacy. Harnessing this energy currency requires mindfulness and self-care.
Hold on, let's
You
set it
must
up.
protect your energy, invest in it wisely, and be intentional about where and with whom you exchange it. The
There
more
you go, there
aligned
you
and
go.
abundant your
All
energy,
right,
the
guys,
more
y'all
you'll
come
attract what
in.
truly
I'm on my other live right now. I've been actually live for this. I had got the other live ended, y'all, and this is my second take. But I noticed a lot of shit happening right now. I turned the camera around so y'all could see these Freemason cops keep riding by trying to intimidate me at this point. Y'all know every year for my birthday, like I don't even gotta say too much to my day ones. Y'all notice every year they go out like this. Every year. All right. I'm actually reviewing the video. That's what I was doing.
more aligned and
Wisdom
abundant your
woke.
energy, the more you'll attract what truly nourishes your soul. So recognize the power of your energy as the true currency of our time. Spend
Like
it
I
with
will really
intention,
just I
guard it
was giving
fiercely.
them a spiritual read a video, and YouTube kept like doing finicky shit. I knew they was gonna ultimately end it. How the live kept restarting and shit with every key word that I said that they didn't want people to hear. Like I said, there's some Freemason. I'm talking to people that's investigating this. See y'all on my Valenciaga channel. Y'all don't really hear me talk like this. I talk to the people that's like minded on Most Wanted, because most 90% of them over there they on this watch list like me, so they be noticing the tactics and shit. I really don't bring that to y'all, but today I'm doing it because I've been, reaching out, asking everybody to share my fucking GoFundMe, because I'm really trying to move from this town, y'all. Like, I'm not saying this not gonna follow me. I watched this follow me from Florida, like I told the GBI when I called them, when I saw people fucking with me a certain way. Like, I really been trying to move for the longest, y'all. But it's not regular people that I'm worried about. What I'm trying to explain to my folks that's on Valenciaga, like, it's not regular folks that's bothering me. Most of the time, the people that I just commute with, they fall in love with me. They like me just like y'all like me. They love me. It's not them. It's really the Freemasons been setting up like real crazy everywhere, y'all, to the point where they snatched everything for me so that I could be really like seriously, to the point where I might just leave by the end of this week. I promise you. Like, to the point, it's that serious, y'all. To the point where they done they did it on purpose lets me know the ultimate goal. So let me cause see y'all, I ain't get to tell y'all cause I ain't really been going live. What's up, y'all? Hey baby, it's my birthday it's your birthday? Tomorrow is my birthday, babe. Happy birthday. We birthday twins, babe. Wait, what time is it? Is it my birthday now? Oh, it's 10:20. My birthday is at 12 o'clock. So look, y'all, I love y'all. Listen, I haven't told y'all I'm actually live on my other channel. I was telling y'all, look, I haven't told y'all on Most Wanted what they really just tried to do to me. Y'all saw that video that I just posted like the other day. Soon as I posted that shit, they was trying to take me to jail for kidnapping my daughter and my grandbaby, for trying to take them to the hospital, y'all. And they was bomb rushing me, about to take me. Like that was after that. I think I actually told y'all that, but they really tried to do it to me again, to where my little 14-year-old daughter that I told them not to speak to told me, Mom, I promise y'all I'm not making this up. She said, Mom, they was finna arrest you. I had to tell them you didn't do nothing. Like I said, whoa, wow. So y'all, it's deep. It real deep. And then YouTube cut the live. It let me know what I was saying about my friend. Y'all know I talk about my friend a lot on here because I feel like they did that to her for me, to get to me. Like they was really trying to put me in jail for something I didn't do. But the angels had blessed me. And that's why they fuck with my mama. Because my mama was home with me. And they tried to frame me, babe. When really they was inviting me to the party. They wanted me to go with my friend. But see, I followed my intuitive depressed lead and stayed home, babe. And because I'm not a party person, I definitely wasn't going with Nene to no all white party or whatever she went at, babe. Yeah. Okay. It's telling me a lot, y'all. I'm onto something. I love y'all too. This for all of us. I love y'all. I love y'all so much, y'all. I got something else to tell y'all. I'm letting the angels come, show out. I was on. Hold up. I was on Valenciaga, just like really giving a read and then playing random videos. That was my intention, but YouTube cut my shit. It's a calling to embody clarity, authenticity. When those angels possessed me, sorry YouTube, and said what I said about the Freemasons doing that to my friend, they ended that bitch. To the people that's investigating, go to my last live on Valenciaga. If YouTube ain't remove it, go to my last live, babe, on my other channel. People instinctively gravitate toward beacons because they represent safety and truth. And you will hear in the video of this guy, I was listening to Obsidian. So I want you to look at my last live to the folks that could get access to these files, the important people. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want you to go to my last live on Valenciaga that they cut. And then I want you to go to this video by this person named Obsidian. And there's a part where he says, tell your investigators that they'll go back because they're missing something that could nail so much. So go back to where they ended my live at. For me, go back to where they ended my life. Is a refuge in a chaotic world, a signal that everything will be okay. You're not just lighting your... It's a lot of stuff happening right now by my house, guys. It say wanted. The universe needs a hero. Wanted. Most wanted, y'all. I'm reading this ad YouTube just gave me. The Outer Worlds, October 28th, the day my friend passed away. Okay. You're not just lighting your own path, you're illuminating the way for countless others. Yet this that just said a lot, y'all. That ad YouTube just gave me said, most wanted, we need a hero, coming out October 28th. And that's the day my friend passed away. You'll face storms, criticism, and doubt. Go back to that video and listen to what I said about the Freemasons setting my friend up. They was trying to send us to an all-white party. This bigger than what people think. So all the folks, hold on, let me stop. To all my folks that leaving me hanging, yeah, you letting not only me down, you letting Nene down, babe. To the ones that know her, you letting her down because she's guiding me, babe. There you go. There you go. Challenges and that's facts. That's the truth right there, babe. Take that veil off, babe. Because it's deeper. It's deeper than you,
is
babe.
a sacred opportunity
It's deeper than me.
deepen your strength, wisdom, and compassion. The universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you for your destiny. When you shift your perspective to see challenges as growth opportunities, life transforms from a battlefield into a classroom. You start to appreciate the lessons hidden beneath hardship and develop resilience that no comfort zone could ever teach you.
Hey y'all, you saw that? Nice, right, babe? I'm telling you, it's bigger than it's bigger than us. To all the people, hold on. Let me stop, y'all, cause you too, to the ones on Valenciaga, y'all, I want y'all. See, I never wanted to share my most wanted channel to my family and friends. I didn't. This been private for years. Y'all know, to my day ones, I have had this private for years, and when I need to vent about this, I go on most wanted. Because let me tell y'all something, 90% of my subscribers over there, they going through this shit with me. And to the people that keep saying it's spiritual, it's not. It's physical, and they mimic spirituality. These people are literally taking people out left to right. I'm watching it, y'all. Listen.
But it's always worth it.
And getting away with it, because the masses is helping them by calling people crazy when they speak about it. Hey, shout out to everybody on Most Wanted that follow me and support me and show me love. We give each other knowledge. That's all we need. That's why when I go over there, that's all I need. It's like
they propelled them toward greatness. So welcome challenges with open arms and a brave heart.
YouTube, I got you, babe.
Way of shaping you into the magnificent
show me that you can bless my channels. I come different. I won't even care to talk about these folks, babe. Bless me, babe. You won't have to do all that capping in the lies and shit, because I'll be on some other shit. Same for a whole bunch of see, look, this the thing. 90% of the people that's on this list have good DNA. It's bigger than what people think. When they say, who are you? You don't even have nothing. Why? There ain't nobody bothering you. This girl delusional. She paranoid. It's not even about money, because 9 out of 10, they keep us broke. So, babe, you looking at it the wrong way, period. First of all, to be for starters. Second of all, it's more than material shit for the reason these people on the list. Because like I said, they did that to my friend for me. It's been about my DNA the whole time, babe. Because I just got fucking confirmation that there's people that's been researching me and my kids. Are you kidding me? And my mama and my grandmother, and I got the proof. All right, let's go. So they want the Freemasons involved. You know what I'm saying? They moving so fast to target me, not realizing that their own organizations notice that it's coming from them. That's funny.
Struggles, breakthroughs, and growth resonates deeply and endures. Sharing your soul story invites authenticity and vulnerability.
If you can't, y'all, I ask all y'all to share my video to somebody that you know can help us out, so I can get the fuck from over here.
Others to connect, heal, and grow. Your story becomes a mirror reflecting their own potential and pain. Algorithms may prioritize engagement, but souls crave connection. Your story cuts through the noise and touches the heart, making people feel seen and understood in a way
and if anybody, it's not even a lot. It's a little bit of money.
Your story is sacred.
So I let y'all know it's deeper than that, babe. I'm trying to move, babe. I'm really trying to move. Like, I'm really trying to move. Look, I'm trying to say, let me put this with this too. Like, I'm scared to show you that I'm saving, so that I can move.
It's your legacy, your gift, and the true source of your magnetic influence.
Cause they coming hard at me.
In a fractured world hungry for healing, you've become a catalyst. Someone who sparks
transformation. Hold up. They just tried to, my folks almost want to know this shit. They just tried, let me give you the scenario. They just tried to put me in jail for kidnapping. Attempted on my own daughter and child, because they lied. They literally lied through their teeth, and my 14-year-old had to tell them they're lying. That's how deep it is. With aggression too. You lying. Don't, how dare you, that type of shit. That, to the point, they false accusations that they said I made, that they coerced this little girl to bother me. My goddaughter's mom, her family, and the Freemasons of her family are coercing her to stage things for my life, sending gang members to fuck with me. Yeah, let's take it all like that. From in the past, she haven't done it recently, but she was doing that shit, sending people to fuck with my cars, mess with me, and all because of the report that me and her agreed to make when her child told us some things. I'm not gonna even say it on here, exposed, because they going through an active trial. I'm just telling you that these are corrupt people that's trying to fuck with me, y'all. And I'm trying to move, y'all, like real fast, because it's like At this point, they see that I'm very spiritual and the things that they try to do ain't gonna work. So what they trying to do is get me locked up on some bogus ass shit. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sparks transformation.
Thank you, Father.
Not just in individuals,
Thank you,
but
Father.
across entire communities.
Thank you, Father.
Your energy and presence activate the deep healing that humanity desperately needs. Being a catalyst means you're not afraid to confront pain, injustice, or brokenness. Instead, you hold space for healing, growth, and renewal, offering compassion and courage to those around you.
I'm going through it willingly, like, go ahead. They could say, well, I told them on my video, y'all, Most Wanted, I told them this, y'all. I'm willing to tell these Freemasons because I know how powerful I am. They could sacrifice me, babe, and get that karma, but stop messing with my folks, because you're gonna interfere with your own folks now. Yeah.
Wholeness.
Spiritually.
Healing is rarely linear or easy.
Talking about the ancestors, your folks,
emotions,
that folks.
uncomfortable truths, and profound shifts in consciousness. As a catalyst, you guide others through these challenging spaces with empathy and grace. Your
I love y'all.
Collective healing is both sacred and powerful. You contribute to raising the vibration of the planet, dissolving old patterns, and inviting new possibilities for love and unity. So embrace your calling as a healer and catalyst.
Thank you, Father.
Your
Thank
impact
you.
is greater than you realize, weaving threads of hope and transformation across the world.
Because at the end of the day, God don't always have the last
when you show up
word.
as your true
People
self,
don't understand.
without masks, filters, or pretenses, you unleash a magnetic force that attracts the right people, opportunities, and experiences. This power
I gotta
is
do my
rooted
video
in
for my
courage and
dad.
vulnerability.
Let's get this one out of the
world
way.
is starving for realness.
But
in a sea of polished facades and manufactured images, your authenticity shines like a lighthouse, drawing others who long to be seen and accepted just as they are.
Subscriptions.
Authenticity isn't about perfection. It's about embracing your imperfections and contradictions and sharing them boldly. This open.
Let's do a lottery. Oh, I didn't mean to touch that. Okay, I guess we're gonna listen to that. I didn't mean to touch that video, but like I said, it's just like cards. I'm a good
chosen one. Somebody tried to humble you recently, and by the end of this story, you're going to understand exactly why they're sitting somewhere right now asking themselves, what was I thinking? Did I fall and bump my head? But first, let me tell you what's coming, because this story has layers that are going to absolutely blow your mind. I'm going to reveal 7 game-changing truths. There was this moment, someone looked at you and decided,
I was just finna end my live on Valenciaga. Hold on, let me stop. I was just finna end my live on Valenciaga and come over here anyways. Because I've been trying lately since my ancestors been pushing me to stay home and do content. I actually have like a documentary that I was working on. I got this video that I'm gonna work on for my dad. It's just like a lot of ancestor videos that y'all gonna start seeing from now on, because that's all it's about with me. Anyways, but in ancestor songs, I'm singing for God now. Keishaya, my sister, told me that. Y'all, but listen, y'all. I was just finna get off and come over here. Because I really got to get something off my chest for everybody that's on this list, bro. I got to get it off my chest for y'all. This for all of us, yeah.
Absolutely certain their little reality check was going to work, and walked up
I'm gonna let
with
the
that
angels
energy.
tell you, baby.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That smug confidence that comes right before someone tries to put you in your place. Maybe it happened at work. Maybe it was family dinner. Maybe it was that friend who's been watching your glow up from the sidelines. Wherever it was, they had this look in their eyes like they were about to do the world a favor by humbling you. This person, let's call them your humbler, because that's what they thought they were going to be, made the classic mistake that toxic people always make with chosen ones like you. They looked at your surface and thought they had you figured out completely. I want you to pay attention, because understanding this is going to protect you for life.
I flipped the camera over. I should have did it as soon as I sat here so y'all could have saw that activity. You might not see much now. Because it's like, let me stop here for the people on Most Wanted, y'all. It's like the whole town here is following me on social media. Like, I promise y'all, like, some of them walk up to me and show me my videos, literally, so I know for a fact the brotherhood is tuned into my live right now. That's why they keep popping up with keyword when I say certain keywords, just like YouTube do stuff when I say certain things.
The three-part chain reaction that happened next.
For the people that's researching, because that's the only ones that really matter. All the people that critique me and judge what I'm saying, it really don't matter. Though.
Tries to remind you where you came from. Or when a co-worker notices you speaking up more in meetings and suddenly finds reasons to question your ideas publicly. Or when that friend who used to be on the same level as you starts making little comments about how you've changed since you started doing better. That's not coincidence. Chosen one. That's strategy. Unconscious strategy.
Y'all see that across the street in that window? You see that light that's flickering in the window? They taking pictures, bro. They so funny, right?
Where they believe there's only so much success, confidence, and respect to go around. When they see you grow,
those cars right there in front. They leaving now, but you saw that flickering. They was taking pictures of my car.
So they look for the perfect
I'm not being paranoid, y'all. I hope y'all. I know y'all saw that.
Into the box they're comfortable seeing you in, the box where they get to feel superior, where you don't threaten their sense of hierarchy, where everything stays predictably the same. While they were plotting their little humiliation session,
then rewind the video. You will see it. As you can see, you don't see the flicker no more. They did it like 3 times.
Different, and I mean completely different.
Like they had a big lens camera or something.
That most people are too scared to do. You've been dealing with your triggers instead of being controlled by them. You've been setting boundaries instead of people-pleasing your way through life. You've been learning to trust your own judgment.
It's me on live that's talking. You don't have to take a picture, bitch.
Especially when those people are family or long-time friends. Remember those moments when you used to get defensive and over-explain yourself to people?
I'm the one who said it, boys. Valenciaga.
That version of you has been slowly dying over the past few months, hasn't it? The person who needed external validation to feel worthy, gone. The person who would shrink when someone raised their voice or used that condescending tone, not home anymore. You've been becoming someone who knows their worth without needing a committee to confirm it. Someone who can hear criticism without immediately assuming it's true.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
y'all. I'm learning to start talking to my chat, y'all, because I be so unfocused sometimes, but I'm very focused today.
What happened next was so devastating for them.
I used to spend over 12 hours a month on busy work, following up, client questionnaires, all of the things. HoneyBook manages everything: proposals and contracts, project management, and payments. HoneyBook AI is woven for.
Next was so devastating for them. But before I tell you
I
about
always
their
listen
epic
because I'm a
failure,
messenger, y'all.
let me show you something even more important. The audience they didn't know they had. When someone tries to publicly humble you, they're not just attacking you, they're performing for an audience. They want witnesses to their victory over you. They want people to see them put you in your place, to nod along with their assessment, to validate their right to tear you down. Your humbler looked around the room, whether that was a conference room, family gathering, friend group, or even social media, and thought,
alright, let me put
perfect,
this. I should have went to
all
the
these
gas
people
station.
are about to see me expose
Put
this
some gas, but
person's
they gonna
flaws.
see my
What they didn't know is that the audience was already on your side. Not obviously, maybe not even consciously, but people have been watching your transformation. They've been noticing how you handle yourself differently now. How you don't get pulled into drama the way you used to. How you've been stepping into your power gradually and gracefully without stepping on anyone else to get there.
Right.
They've watched you become more confident without becoming arrogant, more assertive without becoming aggressive, more successful without becoming insufferable. And whether they've said it out loud or not, they respect the hell out of your growth. So, when this person tried to tear you down, the audience wasn't thinking, oh yeah, they needed to be humbled. They were thinking, what the hell is wrong with this person? Why are they coming for someone who's been minding their own business and actually improving their life? Some of them were probably thinking, I wish I had their confidence. Others might have been thinking, they handle themselves so well, I should take notes. A few were definitely thinking, this person trying to humble them is showing their whole self right now, and it's uncomfortable to watch. But the most important thing the audience was thinking, and this is going to make you feel incredible, was this. If someone this together is getting attacked for no reason, then maybe I shouldn't listen to people who try to tear me down either. You became an example, chosen one. Without even trying, without even knowing it, you became proof that someone can grow and thrive despite other people's negativity. And that's when the magic happened. When your humbler finally made their move. Whether it was that passive-aggressive comment, that direct confrontation, or that public call-out, they were expecting the old you to show up. The you who would get flustered, defensive, maybe even apologetic. Instead, they met someone completely different. Maybe you smiled and said something so graceful it made them want to disappear into the floor. Maybe you responded with such genuine kindness that it made their attack look cruel and unnecessary. Maybe you calmly acknowledged their comment and then redirected the conversation like a master diplomat. Maybe you just looked at them with that peaceful energy and said something like,
I've been doing that a lot lately to everybody too. That's definitely anointing.
Whatever you did, it was so unexpected, so composed, so effortlessly confident that it created this moment where everyone,
how do you say it, prophetic?
Suddenly realized they were watching someone get completely outclassed. Hold that thought for a moment. I need your attention for something very important. For the first time, we're revealing everything we know about personal power, healing yourself and healing others. No filters, no holding back. We have been quietly adding all the occult secrets we've collected over literal years of spiritual practice. The techniques and wisdom that transformed us from controlled pawns into conscious creators are now available to those ready to walk the same path. This is your invitation to join Obsidian Inner Order and support our platform so we can continue growing our megaphone to reach other chosen ones waiting for activation. By joining the Obsidian Inner Order, you're not just gaining access to forbidden knowledge. You're becoming part of a movement that's rewriting reality itself. It's a 360.
YouTube, all I'm doing is reviewing my notifications. Don't cap my videos.
You didn't even have to defend yourself directly. You didn't need to list your accomplishments or explain your worth. You didn't need to attack them back or expose their flaws. Your response was so secure, so unbothered, so graceful that it did all the work for you. You transcended their attack entirely, and in doing so, you made them look small without even trying. But the story gets even better, because what happened next is going to make you laugh. Think of this moment, chosen one, because it's probably going to replay in their mind for weeks. They're standing there, having just launched their attack, and instead of getting the reaction they wanted, they're facing someone who just made them look petty without breaking a sweat. The audience that was supposed to validate their move is now looking at them like they just kicked a puppy. The person they tried to humble is responding with such grace that they're the one who looks unhinged by comparison.
What this means is that their own YouTube, yours too, the ones that's working in the office with you, your own is watching the behavior of how you're acting. Like I said, some of them work amongst you, the good guys. They work amongst you and gathering evidence on what y'all doing. They seeing all the techniques y'all able to do, all that, and they looking like that wasn't called for, babe. So yeah.
Literally see it in their body language. The exact moment they realize this didn't go the way
and they don't
planned.
Like that shit.
Their confident stance shifts. Their voice might change.
A lot of people turn and snitch on y'all organization. Y'all gotta stop this shit.
Just joking or trying to help.
So it's spiritual and it's physical, babe.
About their intentions, but it's too late. The damage is done, not to you, but to them.
Whoa.
They came to humble you and ended up humbling themselves.
Thank you, Father.
They wanted to expose your weaknesses and ended up exposing their own insecurity. They thought they were going to make you look bad, and instead made themselves look like someone who attacks people for no good reason.
Wow,
and the most beautiful part, they fell in love with you in that moment.
Yes.
Monday Sales CRM is hands down the best CRM I've ever used. Since using Monday Sales CRM, Our business has been running smoothly and efficiently.
And the most beautiful part, they fell in love with you in that moment. Not romantically, but they got completely caught up in your energy. Your response was so graceful, so secure, so unbothered, that it actually made them attracted to your vibe.
Wow.
They came to tear you down and ended up wanting to be around you. Instead, that's the power of choosing grace over defensiveness, chosen one. That's what happens when you respond to someone's chaos with your peace. While you're going about your day,
Finna see a lot of activity, y'all. Don't leave the video. You finna see a lot of activity. You see that? You're gonna see a bunch of police ride by. Watch. That's why I turned it this way. I gotta put the charger on in a minute.
About what they just witnessed. Maybe it's happening in the break room at work. Did you see how they handled that? I would have lost my mind, but they stayed so calm. Maybe it's family members texting each other later. What was that about? They were just standing there minding their business. Maybe it's friends processing what they saw. I don't understand why anyone would come for them like that. They're literally one of the nicest people I know. Someone is pulling out their phone. Wait, do you actually know what they've been up to lately? And they start showing people your real life. Your accomplishments that you don't brag about.
Right.
Your growth that you've been working on quietly. Your character that shows up in small moments when you think no one's watching. Your humbler is getting a masterclass in who you actually are, and it's making them feel smaller and smaller by the minute.
Thank you.
No, someone's saying you got it completely wrong. That's not who that is at all. Let me show you what they've actually been doing.
Wow.
And suddenly, your humbler is learning about the promotion you earned through hard work, the way you helped someone behind the scenes, the challenges you've overcome, the kindness you show people, the growth you've achieved, the respect you've earned from people who actually know you. They're discovering that the person they tried to tear down publicly is someone who deserves celebration, not criticism. Someone who's been quietly becoming amazing while they were busy, looking for people to judge. And with each new piece of information, they're realizing how badly they misread the situation, how wrong they were about you, and how much they just damaged their own reputation by attacking someone who didn't deserve. You know how toxic people always try to make you question your reality? How they'll do something cruel and then act like you're being too sensitive when you don't like it. How they'll tear you down and then claim they were just trying to help or keeping it real. What happened with your humbler just validated everything you've been feeling about these dynamics. You're not crazy. You're not too sensitive. You don't need to be brought down to earth. You don't need someone else's reality. Check. The problem was never you. It was always them. This situation proved that you've developed something most people spend their whole lives trying to find. Unshakable inner security. You didn't need to prove anything to anyone. You didn't need to defend your worth. You didn't need to make them understand your value or agree with your choices. You just existed in your power. And that was enough to completely disarm someone who came loaded for conflict. This is what emotional maturity looks like, chosen one. This is what happens when you stop allowing other people's insecurities to become your emergency.
Wow.
This is what healthy boundaries feel like in action. For years, you probably thought something was wrong with you because toxic people kept telling you there was. You probably wondered if you were too much, too sensitive, too ambitious, too confident, too something. You probably tried to make yourself smaller to avoid their attacks.
I love that.
But this situation just proved that the problem was never you outgrowing them. The problem was them not growing with you. While your humbler is dealing with the embarrassment of their failed attack and the social consequences of being seen as someone who attacks good people for no reason, something beautiful is happening for you that you might not even notice yet. This whole situation just upgraded your reputation in ways you can't imagine.
My battery charger on.
People who witnessed this or heard about it now see you differently. You're not just someone who's nice or
I'm
growing anymore.
reviewing this video, but I want y'all to see this activity in front of my house. It done slowed down a lot since I flipped this camera on.
Into other people's drama. Someone
I had
who
my dash
responds to
camera on the
conflict
whole
with
time,
wisdom
so
instead of
if
emotion.
I want to make some content and show you
These are leadership
what was going
qualities,
on in
chosen
front of me
one.
while I was
These
live,
are the
I
traits
will.
that make people want to work with you, invest in you, learn from you, be
You
around
see y'all
you.
my dash cam
Your
right here.
humbler
Let me
thought
show
they
y'all.
were going to
Damn, I ain't
expose
even
some
move that.
flaw in
My
your
dash
character.
cam, I got
Instead, they
the
created a
LED one.
situation that
I'm,
highlighted your
the solar
strongest.
one. So
Qualities
it's
for
on there.
everyone
It's
to
on
see,
right now.
but that's not even the best part. The best part is what this
So
revealed
it was
about
charging
you to yourself.
all day in the
The
sun.
universe just gave you a pop quiz, and you didn't just pass, you aced it with extra credit. Welcome, my friends.
You see, the people that broke into my car, they saw that the display was off, but I turned it off so that it could save the battery because it go dead fast. But also, it make people think that there's no camera in here or it's not on. Funny shit, right now.
Please follow me. This is where it starts.
The best in gaming.
This is gonna be awesome. Didn't just pass, you aced it with extra credit. All that inner work you've been doing, all those times you chose to respond instead of react, all those moments when you decided to trust your own judgment over other people's opinions, all those boundary-setting conversations you had with yourself, all those times you chose your peace over proving a point. This was the final exam. This was life asking, are you ready for what comes next?
I'm gonna start right here because my phone about to go dead. Let me talk to everybody that feel like they been conspired in any type of way or your life has been jeopardized by this program. Let me tell y'all something. It's good news because these people done gave the blueprint to every tactic, everything that they do, all the organizations they affiliated with. It gets so deep. These people know exactly who's doing what, how they do it, what drop-offs, what timelines was supposed to, what was supposed to be done to a certain person at what time frame. These people are hip to everything that they're doing. And let me tell you something. It's not just because of me, but I want to tell y'all something to my day ones that always have faith in me. Let me tell you some good news. Just because of little old me and something that I exposed have caught these people up in a lot of stuff. So the people that's continuing to tap into things and intervene with my life and covertly do things and sabotage things in my life are now a part of this entire scheme against me because it's deep. I figured out some things because I've been chatting with a couple people behind the scenes that's been helping me out since about 2017 that I met them, and it's a lot of things that we've uncovered. The fact that I'm an heir, I told y'all that the other day. Like, I found out that I'm a whole heir. Not only that, it's not even about me being the heir. It's the reason I'm an heir is because of my DNA anyways, but it's really not because of the money. It's because of the programs that's researching me because of my rare DNA. So what that means is you two don't cap this because this facts. We're going to just end all the corruption so that way we could all elevate and move past this. This is what this is about, babe. So don't sabotage me in the process of giving this advice to even you, babe. Because I gave you the spiritual aspect on Valenciaga. Now I'm telling you now in this way. Babe, all of these schemes and stuff that y'all doing, the brotherhood is who I'm talking about, babe. Y'all are already caught up, babe. Yeah, hold up. Because of little old me, and it makes sense why YouTube and Facebook and everybody keep capping me. Facebook took the whole page that I posted some evidence on Facebook. Literally, they took it, and it's so fucked up to the point where they think they don't understand. Whoever was assigned that to that day that my Facebook was taken, that hour and minute that Facebook was taken when I got that memory of something that I posted, and they hacked into my account. They saw that, babe.
Can you handle criticism without losing your center?
So Facebook,
Can you face someone's
YouTube,
worst intentions and respond with your best self? Can you
that was really advice
when
to
someone
YouTube.
tries to pull you out of it, and your response proved that yes, you absolutely are ready? You've officially graduated from being someone who gets thrown off by other people's negativity to someone who can transform conflict into clarity just
But
by
see, look,
staying in your
YouTube,
authentic...
it's not about you allowing me to speak my mind, because you also are violating my freedom of speech every time you cut my live on what I say. Now, it's not about that though. It's not easy. That's just small fry. It's about it's the spiritual aspect. It's the spiritual aspect of it. Yeah, let's keep going.
Power. This wasn't just someone trying to humble you. This was the universe confirming that you've become someone who can't be humbled by anyone who doesn't deserve to be in your life anyway. Because you handled this situation with such mastery, new doors are opening that you can't even see yet. People are going to start approaching you differently. Opportunities are going to present themselves because word gets around about how you handle yourself under pressure. Your humbler thought they were going to set you back, expose your weaknesses, and put you in your place. Instead, they just launched you forward into a new level of respect and recognition. The confidence you gain from this situation isn't just from the people who witnessed it. It's from yourself. You now have concrete proof that you can handle whatever people throw at you without losing your composure, compromising your character, or abandoning your values. That's confidence money can't buy, chosen one. That's self-respect that no one can take away. That's inner security that becomes your superpower in every future interaction. Your humbler set out to make you feel small and ended up making themselves look smaller than they ever imagined. They wanted to expose some weakness in you and ended up exposing their own insecurity to everyone watching. They tried to damage your reputation and ended up damaging their own. They lost respect for themselves because they acted from jealousy and spite instead of love and support. They lost respect from others because people saw their true character under pressure. And they lost the opportunity to learn from you, to be inspired by you, to grow alongside you because they chose criticism over curiosity. Meanwhile, you gained respect from yourself and others. You gained confidence in your ability to handle difficult people and situations. You gained clear evidence that the person you've been becoming is someone worth celebrating, not tearing down. And you gained a story you can tell yourself anytime someone tries to make you doubt your worth.
Are you getting the runaround from workers' comp after your work injury? You're not alone. A lot of injured workers are stuck in a...
And you gained a story you can tell yourself anytime someone tries to make you doubt your worth. Remember when that person tried to humble me and ended up humbling themselves instead? The thing about being chosen is that these tests keep coming. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because your light triggers people who are living in darkness. Your growth reminds people of their stagnation. Your peace disturbs people who are addicted to chaos. So when the next person tries to humble you, and they will, remember this moment. Remember how your grace exposed their chaos. Remember how your calm revealed their storm. Remember how your security highlighted their insecurity. Stay in your power. Respond from your center. Let your character speak for itself. Don't get pulled into their energy. Don't try to prove yourself to people who are determined to misunderstand you.
Right.
Just be yourself. Your evolved, growing, powerful self, and watch them defeat themselves trying to defeat you. As you move forward from this moment, chosen one, remember what you just learned about yourself. You have the power to transform other people's attacks into your advantage. You have the grace to stay calm when others lose their composure. You have the wisdom to respond to negativity with positivity. You have the strength to let your character speak for itself. This is who you are now. This is the energy.
Y'all see my dog in the field out there. She thinks she's so big. Cause somebody, it's people at that park, and she's watching them. She thinks she's so big.
Over other people's opinions. And the beautiful thing
when I sit out here, I let her go out there.
Every
So
time
she started
someone
barking when
tries to
people
dim
sneak up
your
and shit.
light, you're going to remember
Started
this
chasing
moment
them
when
over
someone tried to humble you and ended up humbling themselves instead. You're ready for everything that's coming. You've proven it to everyone who was watching, and you look absolutely
She thinks
incredible
she's so big.
looking into your
Look at
future.
her.
The universe tested you, chosen one, and you passed with flying colors.
Okay, let me pick and choose one more, cause I'm gonna get off live after this. I'm going my subscriptions. Oh, I didn't. Nah, I'm not. Listen. Let me turn the app off like this and then go back to it and get a refresh of recommendations. A video of mine. So you just made celebrities jealous. You
Chosen one, what I'm about to share may shock you, but your spirit already knows it's true. If you're reading this right now, it's not by accident. You've entered a rare space, a divine frequency that few ever reach. While the world is busy chasing fame, crafting personas, and measuring worth by followers and filters, you've been doing something far more powerful. You've been evolving.
12. Oh, that just came 12 seconds ago. Let me show you.
And now you've reached a level that many celebrities secretly crave but can't buy.
This is
authentic, soul-deep influence.
Whoa, y'all. Let me show y'all over here too. It's wisdom woke.
You didn't chase status. You became substance. And now those who once looked down from their pedestals are sensing your presence. You've outgrown their game and outranked their image. This isn't about popularity. It's about power, spiritual power. And as this shift continues, you're going to see things align in ways that even the most famous can't fake. But before we go any deeper, pause for a moment and do 3 simple things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 50,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number is a signal to the universe that you're aligned, awake, and ready to receive. If you truly are a chosen one, you'll read this until the end, because deep down, you know this message is meant for you. While many chase the limelight, you chose the path of quiet growth. You didn't need the roar of applause or a crowd shouting your name to validate your worth. In a world where clout is currency, you became rich in character, investing in values that never lose relevance. You let your integrity speak louder than any spotlight could ever shine, and in doing so, you became a presence that couldn't be ignored, even by those who live under constant flashbulbs. It's not that you were hiding, you were preparing. While others were mastering their poses, you were mastering your purpose. You did the work behind closed doors, healing, evolving, and stepping into a version of yourself that didn't just demand respect, it radiated it. Your absence from the spotlight wasn't a void, it was a sacred space where your true power grew roots. And when you finally emerged, you didn't need an introduction. Your energy did the talking. Think about how many celebrities rise fast, burn bright, then fizzle out because they were chasing attention without foundation. You did the opposite. You built something eternal, peace, truth, and self-respect. And while some build careers on performance, you've built a life on presence. That's why you don't need to shout to be heard anymore. People feel you, even when you say nothing at all. You see, when your spirit is aligned and your intention is pure, the world takes notice, even when you don't announce yourself. You've become magnetic, not because of theatrics, but because of the authenticity that spills from your soul.
That they're about to be publicly exposed. It's about to be motherfuckers trying to tell your truth before you
so
get
now,
to
the
address
spotlight
it.
turns to you.
Oh, hold on. That's
not because you chased it, but because you
It's say now that I'm a spiritual person, y'all. Now that motherfuckers know that they're about to be publicly exposed, it's about to be motherfuckers trying to tell your truth before you get to address it. Motherfuckers about to be overly trying to twist the narrative to make themselves the victim. They know that's not how the story went, but they hoping to make you so mad that you expose yourself as being toxic, mad, resentful, etc. Y'all about to be hearing y'all story from the mouths of the villain, all while trying to make themselves seem like they were the ones done wrong. That's when all of the evidence about to be dropped. Baby, motherfuckers think that you don't have evidence of they wrongdoing. Some of y'all got evidence y'all don't even know y'all got. They been poking the bear, and now they about to wish they would have just took the fucking L. Wow, bitch. It's like all the videos in my feed is saying the same shit too. That's how angels work. They use vessels and people to say stuff. Hold up, it went off. from a creator. I'ma like her video too. I mean her post. Like you see, I ain't just make that up. Let me show them too. I ain't just make that up. Like all of the videos saying the same fucking thing. Now motherfuckers know you saw that, right? Like that's the only reason I chose to show that, because
the shadows,
it was
everyone else is still fighting through.
in line.
You've proven that true brilliance doesn't need to be staged. It simply needs to be lived. Your light isn't the result of filters or flawless Instagram edits. It's been forged in the fires of real life. The raw, unpolished moments that tested your spirit and challenged your soul. You didn't smooth over your scars or hide the cracks in your
that
armor.
video said
Instead,
data
you
he's.
embraced
This one
them,
said
turning
DNA.
every hardship into a shining facet of your brilliance.
Everything I just said.
Consider the power in showing up authentically,
Right,
scars and all, when the world demands perfection. That kind of vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the rarest form of strength. The very challenges that tried to break you became the catalysts that shaped you, building a glow that no superficial layer can replicate. You didn't let pain silence you. You let it be your voice. Through every setback,
I'm encouraging people. That's why I be. See, this is me giving back. I'm giving because I know that angels are guiding me. I know that I'm favored, just like a lot of others. So I'm this is me teaching people to be kind, one person at a time, because you knowing this about yourself is gonna allow you to be kind to others. Big facts.
You forged resilience. The world may be obsessed with surface-level beauty and instant gratification, but you've learned that true illumination comes from within, carved out by persistence and raw honesty. This glow of yours disrupts the artificial shine around you. It rattles those who have only ever known to reflect others' expectations and magnify their curated images. You carry a flame that is unfiltered and unbreakable, and that kind of light commands a presence far beyond any temporary spotlight. When people look at you, they see more than a polished exterior. They see the journey, the struggle, the triumph. And that is what makes your glow not only authentic,
my
but
other
unforgettable.
phone is charged a little
Fame
bit.
is
Let me
loud.
try to move
It screams.
this, y'all, and
It
put
demands
this charger
attention
on
and
here.
validation from crowds
Well, I'm
and
gonna keep it
cameras.
rolling this way so
But
y'all can see what I see
is
in front of me and shit.
It's the vibration of your soul aligning with your truth. It's the invisible energy that pulls people toward you, not because you ask, but because they feel something genuine and magnetic. Those chasing fame are often stuck on the surface, constantly performing for others' approval. But you resonate on a deeper level. You've tuned into a frequency that transcends the noise of fleeting trends and viral moments. This is a frequency that connects heart to heart, soul to soul. Think about the difference between hearing a catchy song versus feeling music move you to your core. Fame is like the catchy song, loud and easily forgotten. Frequency is the melody that becomes the soundtrack of someone's life, lasting, meaningful, and transformative. And it's no coincidence that the people with the biggest platforms, celebrities, influencers, are now starting to feel the shift. They may have the status, but you have the soul frequency they can't replicate. You vibrate at a level where their fame feels empty, and your presence feels essential. You didn't simply climb a ladder or break through ceilings. You shattered the very standards people thought were unchangeable. While others conformed to trends, formulas, pre-packaged definitions of success, you carved your own path, rewriting the rules on your terms. The world has been conditioned to believe that success looks a certain way. Flashy cars, massive followers, endless spotlight. But you showed that success is also peace of mind, rootedness, and a soul-deep alignment with your purpose. That kind of success doesn't come with a hashtag or a headline. It comes with quiet confidence and unwavering self-respect. By living authentically and unapologetically, you set a new benchmark. You showed others that it's possible to be powerful without performing, influential without selling out, and successful without losing yourself. That's a revolutionary act in a culture obsessed with image and validation. You are proof that the highest form of rising isn't measured by numbers, but by depth. Depth of character, impact, and authenticity. You didn't just raise the bar, you transformed the game. In a society obsessed with facades, you became the reality. While others wear masks to fit in or to impress, you stripped away pretense until only the raw, beautiful essence of who you are remained. That courage to be fully yourself is rare and deeply magnetic. People spend hours crafting online personas, sculpting perfect images,
and pretending their lives are flawless. But behind those curated profiles, there's often a disconnect, a quiet desperation to be accepted. You, however, embraced your imperfections, your quirks, your wounds, and turned them into your greatest strengths. You embody honesty in a world full of half-truths. You live your truth so boldly that it rattles the insecure and inspires the lost. Your authenticity shines so brightly that others can't help but be drawn to it, even when they try to look away. There's a profound power in being the real deal when everything else feels like an illusion. You didn't just become successful, you became a beacon of genuine humanity in a sea of pretense. That's why the world watches you.
Oh, you can't see
It's
it.
thirsty for what you embody.
Damn.
Many have spent years constructing elaborate brands,
You can look at the
carefully
time. It's
crafted
11:11.
images designed to impress and attract. But you built backbone. You developed unshakable strength, a core of resilience and integrity that no marketing budget or PR team can replicate. Brands can be bought or sold. Backbones are forged in fire. You faced storms, internal and external, and instead of bending or breaking, you stood firm. That kind of strength is rare because it's invisible to the naked eye, yet it commands respect in every room you enter. While others focus on how they look or sound, you focused on who you are. You cultivated discipline, self-awareness, and a moral compass that guides every decision you make. That foundation is what allows you to weather criticism, rejection, and setbacks with grace and unwavering confidence.
I'm surprised the police stopped riding by, but
it's what sets you apart, what holds you steady when everything around you is uncertain.
Just watch.
And that is the ultimate power. You understood early on that noise doesn't equal influence. While others clamored for attention, you mastered the art of silent power. Your quiet confidence
I'm gonna
speaks
stop
volumes.
real quick. I really don't. I want y'all to know. I really don't pay attention to these niggas like that. But because my birthday, cause I don't want to see that. I don't got time for it. So what I'm mainly really doing is going live because they don't really fuck with me when I do this. So the people, my folks on Valenciaga, like, so you can understand my drift, because I really don't care to talk about the Freemasons at all. I promise you. Like, I just see what they be doing, and tonight is not the night. I don't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of all of the theatrics. I don't need none of that shit today. I just want to be peaceful. My birthday is in a couple minutes, babe. Like the whole day, just leave me the fuck alone. So like, I got this out so that they could just not come try to disrupt my energy with all the stuff they've been doing lately. Last night they was shooting right in my backyard, y'all. Literally, I had to come outside. The neighbors heard. I came outside, said, "Take y'all pissy ass to a fucking bath and go to sleep," because they was shooting right in my backyard, y'all. Just petty shit. And what's crazier than me is when I said that, they stopped shooting.
More than any flashy performance or loud announcement ever could. There is a sacred strength in silence. It commands attention because it invites curiosity and respect. When you choose not to react impulsively, when you hold space without filling it with words, you create an energy that's impossible to ignore. Celebrities flood the airwaves with constant updates, desperate to stay relevant. But you, through your silence and calm, demonstrated a higher form of leadership, the kind that doesn't need validation to exist. You let your actions, not your noise, define your legacy. Your silence became your signature. It outranks any stage presence because it comes from a place of truth and self-mastery. People sense it. They know that beneath the calm is a powerful force not to be underestimated. Trends come and go, but your influence endures. You aren't caught up in the rush to be viral or hot for a season. You're building something eternal. You've learned that true impact is about lasting value, not momentary fame. While many scramble to catch fleeting moments of popularity, you invest in depth and legacy. You cultivate wisdom, compassion, and character, qualities that never fade.
Not really paying no attention. I just don't give a shit. I'm just showing you.
About the figures history
If I didn't have this camera on, these folks probably would be parked right in front of my house. That's how serious this Jeep shit is. They would be parked right there. The police probably would be parked right in front of this park.
In a world obsessed with the new and shiny, you stand steady as a reminder that what's truly worth having is what lasts beyond the spotlight's glare.
My ancestors, I gotta say this. Y'all ever be watching those stories online and the videos on YouTube, let's just say it like that, all the videos about these corrupt cops that's doing stuff to people? Hey, They're trying to have me like that, base. Let's just say it like that.
The world is drowning in filtered images and scripted moments. Perfection is a polished illusion, something manufactured and fleeting.
So to the people that's researching, I just gave you insight on the organizations that's doing a lot of this corrupt unaliving of people. Yeah.
Rawest form.
I'm seeing the
Your
scenarios.
truth is messy sometimes.
I'm seeing the
it's
similarities of traps.
It's in the
There go his
moments when
fourth
you fall,
time,
get back
guys.
up
You saw
and
that?
keep moving
He came
forward.
around the other way. I
You
can't
don't
make that
hide
shit
your
up.
struggles or pretend they don't exist. You wear them as badges of honor.
He
This
got
kind
close
of
to me that time.
authenticity is
He
magnetic
just
because it's
rolled
relatable.
on that other block
People are
3
hungry for
times.
connection to real stories, real emotions, real lives, not just
In
staged
a
photos
business
and
car.
rehearsed smiles.
That's not
By
no little.
embodying truth,
That's
you offer a sanctuary for
a
those who
higher
are
up type
tired
of
of
person
pretending.
that's just
You give
circling around
permission
right
for
here.
others to drop their masks and breathe freely.
It's
And that is
one
a
of those
gift few can
off
give,
marks
but many
Mason cops. They
desperately
just
need.
went and got in their truck.
Your story
I'm
isn't
telling you,
shouted
because
from
before I
rooftops, but it's
turned
heard
this
loud
camera
and
over,
clear.
the
You
police has
transformed
kept.
your pain
Matter of
and
fact, go to
healing
my other
into a
live.
powerful narrative
Hold up,
that
y'all go to my
resonates.
other live on Most Wanted. Y'all go to my other live that I was on Valenciaga. You gonna see where I had to get out in the street and show the live that police rolled by too many times. Yeah.
It's without needing to be broadcasted. Your journey speaks through your presence, your actions, and your unwavering grace.
It's like intimidation
Healing
tactics
is
at this
often a
point. That's
silent,
highly
solitary
illegal.
process. But when you carry the scars of survival with dignity, you inspire others without even trying. People recognize the strength in your eyes, the peace in your voice, and the wisdom in your silence. You didn't need to broadcast your battles to gain respect.
Nah.
Instead, you let your healed heart be the headline.
Thank you,
the
Father.
story that's impossible to ignore because it's real, raw, and deeply human.
I justify myself
Your healing
before they
became
do
a
whatever
beacon,
they want to do.
showing others that pain isn't the
And
end
let
of the
nobody
story.
else tell
It's
my
the beginning
story
of
and my
transformation.
testimony for me.
And that silent power
I'll
of
tell
your
you right
recovery
now.
is louder than any scream for attention.
I'll tell you
Status
what's
is a
happening.
fleeting trophy that many
You
race
gotta
to
figure it
claim,
out.
but few hold on to. You, however, chose substance over status. You
That's
cultivated
me being
qualities that
brave.
no title or accolade can bestow: wisdom, compassion, and authenticity. While the world is distracted by who sits in the spotlight, you focus on what fills the soul. Substance is the foundation on which real influence is built. It's the depth behind the surface, the character behind the charisma. People with status might command rooms, but people with substance command hearts.
Hey
They
y'all.
inspire loyalty, trust,
Tomorrow
and
is
genuine
my
connection.
birthday, literally in a
Things
couple
no amount
minutes.
of
So
followers or awards can buy.
I'm trying to enlighten my
You've
mood. I'm
become
going
a
through my
rare breed,
notifications for
one
the
that
new
doesn't
people that's
seek
coming
hollow
on to my
applause,
live.
but craves meaningful
And
impact.
I got
And
my
that's why
other
your presence lingers
channel
long after
face
the lights fade. Influence is
to
often
what I can
measured
see
by
right now,
numbers,
because it was a
followers,
lot of crazy
likes,
activity. Was the
shares.
real
But
purpose of me making
you
a
awaken
GoFundMe to
souls.
begin with, y'all.
Your
Like
impact
seriously
isn't
trying to
superficial
get
or
out of this
temporary.
sundown
It's
town.
transformative
So
and
y'all,
profound.
if y'all don't have
You
no
don't just change
resources,
minds,
no
you
nothing,
touch
you don't got
hearts.
$1 to give me.
You don't
Send
just
this
start
video,
trends,
my
you
lives
spark
to
movements of
somebody
healing,
you know
growth,
that
and
could
truth.
help me and my
Your
kids
voice
out, though,
calls
so I
people
can
back
move
to
from over here.
themselves,
Like I'm
reminding
really
them of
trying to
their
get an
own worth
RV.
and potential.
That's why I made a GoFundMe.
Awakening
I'm gonna be
souls
honest
is
with y'all.
sacred work. It requires
Shit, if you know
vulnerability,
a place
courage,
I
and
could
unwavering commitment to truth.
lease
And
one
you
out. It
embody
don't even
all of
matter
that,
if you just got
quietly leading
resources.
by
They
example.
reach out to
In a
me, because
world
I
full
got
of
my Gmail
distractions,
link somewhere
you
in
are a
these
beacon
on my
calling
channel.
people home to their authentic selves. That is influence on a level that no algorithm can measure. Applause is loud, momentary, and often fleeting. Reverence is deep, lasting, and earned.
Like big facts, you know, somewhere I could finance any, like any resource base. Hey, hit me up in my Gmail.
Admiration and
Don't
recognition of
hesitate
someone's
though.
true value. It is not given lightly. It is reserved for those whose impact transcends surface-level entertainment. You don't perform for applause. You live in a way that demands reverence. Your strength, your authenticity, your quiet power draw people in and keep them there long after the spotlight dims.
Sandra
This
Bland.
kind of respect
I
touches
don't
the
know
soul.
why I just said that,
It's
but it made me think about YouTube. Don't do this, babe. But because this really my truth, so don't violate my freedom of speech by cutting the live. For what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to be as PG as possible so I could, protect you with whatever you don't want me to say. But I just need you to not end my live. But y'all, I just heard this Sandra Bland. It's a read. You know, just for entertainment. YouTube, like I hear in my spirit like Sandra Bland. So it's like it gave me that notion of when I had to walk from jail that time, y'all. Like they was gon' those twin boys, that little story of them in the mountains, cause that's where I was. Yeah, hey y'all, send my video to somebody you know that can give me some resources, babe.
Spotlight dims. This kind of respect touches the soul.
Then I can continue to heal, isolated somewhere, to be able to be distracted from these people,
while some scramble to
and
craft
protected
personas and
from the
chase trends,
spiritual and
others
physical
watch
at
and
that
learn
point.
from you. You've
Because
become
I
the
need y'all
blueprint,
help. I need to
the
be
model of
protected. This for
authenticity
all
and
of us
power
that's on
that
this
others
list. They
try
don't
to
want me
emulate,
to be
often
able to
without
justify all
realizing
of
it.
us.
Your
It's
natural
not just about
confidence,
me.
your grounded presence, and your unshakable values set a
And
standard
that's
that
big
can't be
facts.
bought or faked. Those who see your rise recognize that you embody something rare and vital. This is the silent influence that's more powerful than any
Share my
headline
video
or
though,
viral
y'all, to
post.
somebody you know that could
It's
give
the
us some
kind of impact
resources,
that changes cultures, shifts mindsets, and rewrites rules.
to the point
Without
where
needing to announce it,
they done
you lead the
amped
way.
up to where
And
they're
following in
sending
your
people to
footsteps,
bully my
hoping
daughter,
to capture
cause
even a
like
fraction
making
of
fun
what
of her
you've
being
cultivated.
autistic, babe.
Many chase fame with desperation,
To the point
trying
where
to
I
mimic
told
what they
y'all that literally, let me give y'all the organizations, because I just told y'all SSI gave these giving y'all the messages. SSI told this girl she's not disabled. In the letter at the end tells her to go get a job. So these are all trigger words that really affected my daughter. That her doctor signed her up for this when she was a baby. They determined after that amniocentesis when I was 5 months, when they offered me to have a medical termination, that this child was gonna have an abnormal chromosome, which would have her to have certain issues in life. And I come to find out, not only does she have those same issues, me and my other daughter does too, along with my granddaughter. So it explains this is deeper than what people like they when y'all get on these videos and y'all think I'm just tripping. Nah, babe. Because it's deeper than me, babe. Like, I have proof to everything I say. And I promise you.
Many chase fame with desperation, trying
A
to
lot of
mimic
people
what
ain't
they
know
see on
those
screens and
videos I was telling
stages.
y'all I had
But
those. I still had them.
became
Y'all
a
thought because
frequency,
I never
a
posted them, I
unique
didn't. I
vibration of
started showing y'all a
authenticity,
little bit of
strength,
stuff
and
just for
truth
my
that can't
supporters
be
to know I'm
faked or
legit and
copied.
I mean
Fame can be
everything I say.
bought, but frequency must be lived.
Mostly to the
It's
Freemasons
the
too, because
energy
they
you carry,
stole
the
all
way
my
you
stuff
move through the
allegedly.
world, the soul
Because they tried
imprint
to
you
get rid
leave
of
on
all my
those who
evidence.
encounter you.
Didn't know that I was very
Celebrities with
ingenious
massive followings
to do what
often
I
lack
did
the
to
depth you
still have
possess.
everything.
They may have the crowd's
The
attention,
point,
but you have
it's not.
something
I'm
far
gonna
rarer.
stop. It's not even. It don't even matter about me recovering all that stuff, because what they didn't understand is that I'm so strategic with everything, that everything, when I saved everything double, I sent everything out to people that's investigating, babe. I did it years ago and I still do it to this day. And they hack into my phones a lot because they trying to see how I send it, what Gmail, what VPN, whatever. They just don't understand that I'm so spiritually inclined. That I say it like
They
that and
may
say
have the
less.
crowd's attention, but you have something far rarer. A soul-deep resonance that shifts atmospheres and touches lives. That's why, even with all their status and spotlight, they watch you. They feel the undeniable truth that you are on a level beyond reach. A presence not manufactured, but profoundly real. Got it?
Thank you.
I'll create 15 new, equally captivating headings with 5 long, engaging paragraphs each, continuing the theme of authentic power and presence,
I've watched so many YouTube. It's just for entertainment. I've watched so many people like follow this campaign strategically to a T, trying to like sabotage me back to back, y'all. Back to back. But see, they think that because they're coming over on me with the things they able to do and get away with, that they're not going to be ultimately I'm talking about responsible spiritually and physically.
Here's the
Because I'm that precise.
Confidence doesn't come from
and that strategic with making sure I justify myself ahead of time. They didn't know. They didn't expect me to be like that.
And molded it into an unbreakable
That's why God is
self-belief.
exposing to them that
While others
we just
crumble
shocked your
under pressure,
world, baby.
you learn to dance in the rain.
They nervous, they panicking, everybody panicking, doing stuff quick to me that's being debunked as soon as they do it.
Circumstances to feel worthy.
Not saying,
you claimed your
I say it
confidence
one time, Look, I know, cause to the people that's scared, my homies, my friends, I get it, y'all. Y'all know, y'all see these people do stuff. I've had conversations amongst some of my friends. Oh yeah, I know y'all see what they can do. So some of y'all come to me and be like, V, in private. I'm telling y'all this now online, that I got certain people, not family though. I got certain friends that's spiritual too, that I've met along my journey, that witness certain things that happen to me and tell me in secret, like, yeah, babe. Yeah, they fucking with you, but look, don't look at that. Go to the police. Look, I told y'all, he gonna keep riding by. Look, okay, confirmation. Thank you, Father. Like, moving too fast, to intimidate me. Another one. Hold up, distracted what I was finna say. I'm gonna give y'all a technique to the people that's researching this. What they're doing is zapping my phone, trying to make it shut off. Because every time they ride by, my phone go completely dead, and whatever battery I'm using, charger, it sounds crazy, but it's true. Whatever battery I'm using or charger or anything, it go completely dead. Look at the police again. Look, these are not regular cops. These are Freemason cops that keep riding by. I gotta say this to y'all like this. Happy birthday to me, because yeah, I bet you that cop right back by. Look, I ain't gonna even say nothing. So now, those people that was just taking pictures of me, if y'all can see, they're going to the cop now, and he parking. Okay, let's keep it going.
Confidence amidst uncertainty, showing the world that true power is forged in the fire of adversity. This kind of confidence isn't fragile or fleeting. It's steady, grounded in self-awareness and acceptance. You know who you are, what you stand for, and no external noise can shake that. It's a confidence that whispers, I've been through it all, and I'm still here. And when you walk into a room, your quiet confidence speaks before you do.
That was Cherokee.
Drawing people in, making them trust and believe in your
my
vision.
Ancestors powerful.
You aren't just confident, you are contagious in your courage.
That was how
So,
I remember my
while
grandma
others seek
saying
applause
something,
to feel
speaking
worthy,
like that.
you
That
carry
was
an
an
unshakable
Indian
inner power that no
dialect.
chaos can extinguish. And that is true strength.
It was
In a
meant
world
confirmation.
full of noise, distraction, and
How
superficial
do I know
connections,
that? I don't know.
your presence offers a rare gift.
They're
Sanctuary.
testing me right now.
When people are near you, they feel safe, seen, and valued. Not for what they can give you, but simply for who they are. You've cultivated a space where vulnerability is met with compassion, and judgment has no foothold. This sacred energy you radiate is like a balm for weary souls searching for genuine connection.
Police again.
It's not accidental.
There's one across the street.
You've
too.
intentionally built this refuge through your own healing
You
and
saw that
self-love,
one just passed.
turning
I'm
your
not
pain
being
into
paranoid. Y'all
empathy
saw that
and your
shit.
strength into
There's
kindness.
one just
Your
passed to the
presence
left, and
invites
there's one
others to
directly in
breathe,
front of me
to
that's
relax,
sitting
and to
right
be
there.
their truest selves. Many crave this kind of sanctuary, but don't know where to find it. You are that rare soul who offers it freely, without conditions or expectations.
Intimidate me, because guess
That's
what?
why
I'm just
people
talking
gravitate
online,
toward you,
and I'm
because
speaking
you
my
embody
truth. So
belonging.
they just trying to
And in
intimidate
doing
me.
so,
I told you
you not
y'all,
only
they do this
transform
all day.
individual lives,
So
but create ripples of heat.
So at this point, this is why it's very important that I'm bringing this online, because this is my life every day. They do this all day, 24/7. To the point where if something happen, y'all might think it's people on the street when it's not. It's the Freemasons, babe. I gotta say this. I'm risking my life. I'm saying it all.
In the broader world, breaking glass ceilings is admirable, but you go beyond that. You redraw the entire map. You refuse to travel the worn-out paths others have laid, choosing instead to explore new territories that redefine what's possible.
You
challenge outdated
themselves.
norms, question inherited beliefs, and pioneer bold new ways of living and leading.
What time is it? My
Your
birthday
vision
yet?
is expansive,
11:29.
inclusive, and unafraid to
Can I
disrupt
stop
the
this
status.
for my spiritual people? Y'all, listen, my ancestors are so proud of me, because today I was prevented. That's why we can't give the devil too much credit, because today I was really trying to hustle today for my birthday, because of course I got so much stuff to do. But you can't give the devil too much credit. My ancestors prevented me, because it was important for me to stay home today. Listen, I probably would have got in jail. Something was gonna happen today. I'm just saying it.
Quo. This map you're creating isn't just for yourself. It's a guidebook for the next generation. An invitation for others
and I'm
to
home.
walk a path of authenticity,
On top of that, being
courage,
home
and
all
deep
week.
purpose. With every step, you demonstrate that limitations are often illusions.
I could easily, like, here go another analogy of me not running and chasing money because it come to me. Listen, we gonna get to that point because then YouTube definitely gonna cut the live because it's gonna sound like I'm trying to. Nah, I'm not trying to convert nobody to nothing, to not working, to working. Whatever you do, you do you. But what I'm saying is, I know I have bills and stuff I had to do, but most people would have risked driving out with their insurance because I gotta do this, I gotta make it. Because guess what, I gotta go to work to make it to fix it. But no, I trust the angels to bless me so I don't have to do what people do and get out there and risk and drive dirty like that. They pull you over, take your car, tow your car. No, I don't do stuff like that. Never did, never have. So when they told my car, said my insurance was off when they took my kids to jail. I mean, yeah, that's what. See, look, the angels funny because that's what they had them. When they took my kids to DCF, bae, I really didn't deserve that, bae. I didn't.
And true freedom
I may have cussed the guy out for being racist to me, but my kids didn't deserve that.
For change, your boldness lights the way, and you inspire others to follow with confidence.
They put them with kids that was neglected and abused, and they took mine just because mom cursed out the cops. See, nobody is understanding what I've been trying to scream to the mountains. Yeah.
In an era dominated by conformity and curated facades, your commitment
then
to
my daughter had to get touched in their care. They took her from a mother that they felt like was mentally ill because she cursed out cops. But took those kids and that baby keep repeating to me, you left me in there. You let me get RA'd in DCF. She's saying it to me a lot.
You refuse to shrink or shapeshift to
she don't know that when she called me and told me this happened, I told them people I was on my way. They told me I would get arrested on the site if I come on my off visit days. So therefore, that means they put my daughter in harm's way because you should have never removed them from mom.
Being unapologetically yourself in a world that pressures you to conform.
You made my autistic daughter hide in the backyard that they lost her for hours, all because they didn't understand her and was disciplining her the wrong way, because every child is different. Yeah, I told him that.
Makes foundations and unsettles the comfortable. You stand tall in your imperfections, celebrate your quirks, and speak your truth with courage, even when it's inconvenient.
And told them kids, why don't your mom get a regular job like most hardworking moms? That was so sad. Why would you tell children that?
Your authenticity is contagious. It challenges others to peel back their own layers and live more honestly.
And let me justify myself on my birthday. You know, y'all know those people when they first got my kids, every last one, and it's some of the group home people who are following me on my TikTok too and my Facebook. But let me tell you, when my girls first went in there, those people was calling me left to right saying, wow, and on my visits, wow, these are some sweet young girls. I'm talking about giving my girls so much praise, but not telling me, oh, good job, but just telling me how smart, how sweet, and how they said yes ma'am, and then 8 months after having them call me and say, well, the girls may have to stay longer because your mental health has affected their behavior. But in the beginning, they never said that. So at that point, nobody told me, gave me an apology. Like, it's okay. Let me keep going. And ultimately got all the other organizations bullying me, taking my stuff, judging me based off that corrupt case.
More honestly, you're not just living authentically, you're leading a quiet revolution. And that kind of rebellion doesn't just change your life, it changes the world. Doubt is a universal visitor, but you never let it settle in. Instead, you transform it into fuel for your fire. Every whisper of uncertainty becomes a challenge you accept with grit and grace. You know the sting of self-doubt intimately, but you've also learned to respond with fierce determination rather than surrender. That resilience has carried you through moments when giving up seemed easier. What makes your journey remarkable is that you don't pretend doubt doesn't exist. You acknowledge it, lean into it, and let it sharpen your focus rather than diminish your spirit. This ability to turn doubt into determination is what sets you apart.
So my portable charger stopped charging, so
your story of triumph, inspiring others to find strength in their own struggles.
I'm gonna get off, but I'm gonna come back on probably late night. I'm probably gonna just let my phones charge and just play some. Now I can't play songs because YouTube and the labels don't understand that letting people review their songs actually will bring them more business sales.
You refuse to be boxed in by society's expectations, stereotypes, or narrow definitions of who you should be.
How you want? Let me give YouTube and all them some advice. This might make them mad in the live, but let me tell you something. How you expect somebody, your supporters, to buy your music, but because in a way when they buy it, they have a little playwright to it. It's just like a basic lease, like that lease that when y'all bought that song that I made for my friend YouTube, because it was one of y'all boys, because y'all didn't do it until it started making me money. Now I have to pay that person that guy sadly sold to y'all when it was really mine, but I would never fight for it, because guess what, I'm never trying to perform it. It's fine. So it's cool, you get the drift. But what I'm saying is, when how you allow somebody to buy the music, basic lease on it, which means they should be able to DJ it at any time, at any party, at any event, on any live stream, any video they recreate. As long as they reviewing it, you give them that basic right. And see, a lot of people don't know that, they don't fight it, because you can literally do that with YouTube, but it's not even worth it, because at this point we teaching them to change it, update. I guarantee you YouTube gonna do this too, y'all, in the near future, probably tomorrow, if YouTube's smart. But in the near future, they're gonna take my advice, and then y'all may come to this video, whether I'm here or not, and say that girl said it, so go back and screen record it. But in the near future, they're gonna realize that letting these artists use the songs, even down to remixing them, it's gonna bring you more business. Because let me give y'all that. Let me tell you why. Let me give you a follow-up. Because they want to know they want to hear the original song. Where did they get that from? Oh my God, it's just like an oldie. It's just like an oldie. When you remake that oldie, it bring the traffic to that old song. Didn't y'all realize that? Wasn't that the reason why y'all made y'all artists cover a lot of tracks? So it's gonna be even bigger. It's like a streaming of covers, babe. Like a live stream. It's like the streamer university of reviewing and covering songs and remixing them. This is another level, YouTube. So give this pitch, and look, you can just bless me spiritually, but you ain't really got to give me shit. Just make it happen, Captain. That's all I care about. But listen, you could give this pitch to these labels. They may pay you. They may pay you to promote this, to see a test run, to see how it works, and they're going to thank you, YouTube. So be the first to do it. Listen to me. So bless me by letting me get some money for my kids, and bless and living my life stress-free, so I could live long, babe. I won't care about talk about what y'all doing, because y'all finna change a lot, right? You're going to be forced anyways, but y'all going to change a lot, right? So it won't be no need for Valencia to be a part of the conspiracy theorist community anymore, because I'm not them, as you can see, YouTube. And you see what I be trying to do. You see I'm not a part of that shit. All I want is fair treatment, freedom of speech, all this stuff that y'all doing. You got people petitioning this behind the scenes, babe. I just told you too much. You got people petitioning this, starting secret petitions against you. You don't want to get shut down, babe, because you keep proving and giving people proof when you shut their lives. That's a form of That's a form of violating their freedom of speech. Listen. Say less, babe. But yeah, give them that pitch. Don't stop. Take the copyrights off. It's so lame. I get why y'all doing it, but it's like a bully way. Like, no, you don't own it. And I hate when it's like you actually say that too. You don't own the rights to this song. It's like, we know that though, babe. We know that though, babe. So it's like real petty. It make in the future people might stop buying the records. So pitch this to them quick.
Fluid, multifaceted, and ever evolving. You embrace your complexity and refuse to simplify yourself to make others comfortable. This liberation from labels allows you to explore new dimensions of your potential.
Let me start this. Let me give you a follow-up to that, YouTube, so you can close it off. I could have did this pitch myself, but the brotherhood ain't gonna pay. They just gonna steal it and do some weird shit with it. So I'm gonna give it to you, YouTube, because we business partners, right? Let me tell you something, babe. You give them a follow-up, let them know. That means they artists need to start releasing their tracks online and let the creators do it. Let the fans do it, and they only perform these songs. You catching my drift, right, YouTube? To the boys that's at the HR buildings, babe, that's watching this live. understand what I'm trying to say. You make sure these artists don't play they don't release, because it's lame of them to release it on YouTube and then tell the creators that they can't repost that shit. It's so stupid. So if you want to do that like that, you only sell the digital copies that people have to buy, and they get snippets from their fan base by playing it on their live. You could make it to where they can't upload the song, of course, because you need to get a physical copy to play that. That's when you should copyright them. If the artist play it, like just repost that artist's track. You know what I'm saying? You could do that, or give them like a TikTok to where they only make it a short. You can't go past that short time on that song, but don't copyright people. That shit lame. It's like even on live. Why do you copyright people for listening to the track they bought on live? Yeah, okay, hold up. Because at the end of the day, okay, let me give it to you, because I know y'all bullies and you just, oh, we don't care. Let me tell you why you fucking up your sales, though, especially on the lame artists that's not really talented, that y'all just push for a certain agenda. Like some people, we've evolved. A lot of people, you're going to lose a lot of sales by keep copywriting shit, because people, as you notice, a lot of people starting to make their own music, and it's going to be like a cassette tape to a CD soon, because people going to start just playing their own songs, and then y'all going to be bought out, no labels. Okay, so follow my pitch and bless me while you at it.
Allows you to explore new dimensions of your potential.
See,
without
needed
apology
me too,
or hesitation. You create
all the while
space
you
for
didn't
growth
even
and
know.
change,
Been capping
honoring
me.
your journey without fear of judgment. By living beyond labels, you become a model of freedom
Same for TikTok.
and authenticity.
Same for Facebook.
You inspire
let them
play
the songs on live, babe.
And claim their full,
give an update and let creators know you can now play songs on live.
who you want to be.
And matter of fact, start even sending them samples of the songs you want them to play on live, like a live playlist. Like, we want you to play that one in the live. This one is coming out Tuesday. Can you play it? You know, it's gonna make people go out and go buy that CD at the fucking store, because they want that track. They want to hear it. They don't want to hear that creator talking all over it and shit. They want the actual copy. Follow my drip.
Pain isn't just something to survive. It's a source of profound
Who
power.
played that? Where you got that from? I just gave YouTube some sauce. Discovered here first. Nobody else did it, YouTube. You like the soldier boy of the streamer of university, babe. If you follow my drift. And now YouTube, you're gonna need me to really work with you, because as you see, I just made you a multi-million-dollar more. Yeah, a multi-million-dollar more. If you follow that.
Is a rare gift that only those who dare to confront their shadows possess. Your story of transformation is not only inspiring, but a lifeline for others navigating their own darkness. You show that pain is not a prison, but a catalyst for rebirth. This power you've harnessed isn't loud or boastful. It's a quiet, unshakable force that permeates every part of your life and leadership.
Thank you, YouTube.
And through this power, you illuminate the path for others to turn their pain into purpose. In a world that often equates success with ego, your humility stands out as a profound strength.
It's 11:43.
You carry your achievements lightly, knowing that true greatness isn't about self-glorification, but service and growth. Your humility doesn't diminish your worth. It enhances it by grounding you in reality and opening your heart to continuous learning and connection. This grounded approach allows you to stay open to feedback, remain approachable, and build genuine relationships that enrich your journey. You understand that humility is not weakness, but the foundation of authentic leadership and lasting impact.
Thank you, Father.
By embodying humility, you create a powerful contrast to the ego-driven noise of the culture, reminding everyone that greatness is born in grace. Inspiration is often mistaken for flashy speeches or grand gestures, but your kind of inspiration is quieter, deeper, and more enduring. You inspire simply by being, by living your truth, embracing your struggles, and showing up fully. People watch you and see possibilities they didn't believe existed. Your life becomes proof that transformation is possible, even in the face of adversity. You don't need to broadcast or perform to motivate others. Your authenticity does the work for you. This effortless inspiration draws people in,
Thank you, Father.
igniting sparks of hope and courage that ripple far beyond your immediate circle. You are a living example that sometimes the most powerful impact comes from simply being real.
The world's definition of success is often narrow, materialistic, and fleeting. You rewrite that narrative by living success on your own terms, centered on fulfillment, integrity, and impact. For you, success isn't measured by wealth or followers, but by peace of mind, meaningful relationships, and the legacy of kindness and courage you leave behind. You show that it's possible to pursue ambition without sacrificing your soul. That true success nurtures both achievement and authenticity. Your life challenges others to rethink their own measures of success and inspires a more holistic, heart-centered approach. By rewriting success, you pave the way for a new generation to live richer, more purposeful lives. It's tempting to stay quiet to avoid conflict, judgment, or discomfort. But you choose to speak your truth, even when it's difficult or unpopular. That courage to be honest is rare and powerful. Your words carry weight because they come from a place of integrity and deep reflection. You don't speak to impress or dominate. You speak to awaken, heal, and challenge. This willingness to be vulnerable and transparent inspires others to find their own voices and stand in their truth. Though speaking up sometimes invites resistance, you understand that silence can be complicity, and you refuse to be silent. Your truth-telling becomes a beacon, lighting the way for authentic dialogue and change. Pressure tests character, and you shine brightest in those moments. Instead of breaking or reacting impulsively, you embody grace, staying calm, composed, and thoughtful under fire. This grace under pressure isn't about suppressing emotion, it's about mastering it. You choose response over reaction, wisdom over impulse. Your poise in adversity inspires confidence in those around you and creates space for solutions rather than chaos. You demonstrate that strength and vulnerability can coexist beautifully, and that true power often looks like calm resilience. In a world rife with anxiety and haste, your graceful presence is a steady anchor. Life isn't always easy, but you've learned to find joy even in the hardest moments. This ability to cultivate happiness isn't denial. It's a conscious choice to see light when darkness looms. You embrace gratitude, humor, and moments of peace as daily acts of rebellion against despair. This joy you nurture replenishes your spirit and energizes your journey, reminding you and others that life's beauty often coexists with pain. Your joy becomes contagious, inspiring others to seek moments of happiness regardless of circumstances. By choosing joy, you reclaim your power and remind the world that resilience and happiness are intertwined. In a divided world, you're a builder of bridges, connecting hearts, ideas, and communities rather than erecting barriers. Your empathy and open-mindedness allow you to understand perspectives different from your own without losing your identity. By choosing connection over conflict, you foster healing and unity, creating spaces where diverse voices are heard and valued. This bridge building is an act of courage and love, challenging polarization and inspiring collaboration. Through your efforts, you demonstrate that real strength lies in inclusivity and compassion. Leadership isn't about being liked, it's about serving a vision greater than yourself.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I just passed my CDL exam on the first try.
Chosen one. If you're seeing this video, know this. It's not by accident. God has led you here for a reason. Something enormous, powerful, and life-changing is stirring inside you, and it will not let you rest tonight or any night until it fully manifests. Tonight is not an ordinary night. This is a divine moment of spiritual awakening and transformation.
I just messed up
the restless energy you feel.
I'm not gonna listen to no more after this.
The racing thoughts, the
Because
inability
it's all
to
like
find
propaganda
peace.
now. My
That is God
notifications like
preparing you
just
for a shift so
probably
profound
threats to me. I
that your
guess.
entire life will be changed forever.
Like, shut up.
The things you have been praying for, hoping
That
for,
ain't
and
angels.
waiting on. They are no longer distant wishes or far-off dreams. They are now
With
moving into
police
your
and stuff,
reality,
just aggravating me,
faster
bro.
and stronger than ever before. This is more than
Alright.
just a mindset
Thank you, YouTube.
change. It is a full spiritual and energetic shift, and it demands your full attention.
Can't get him too much
God
credit.
won't let you sleep because he wants you awake, fully conscious, and ready to receive his blessings. The weight of this moment is heavy, and if you're not ready, The process may slow down or stall, but if you step into it with faith and courage, everything you desire will begin to fall into place in ways you never imagined. Before we continue, I need you to do three things right now. Hit that like button. Honor this sacred moment and let the universe know you're ready. Subscribe to this channel. We're on a mission to reach 80,000 awakened souls, and your support is key. Leave a comment with the number 99. This powerful number sends a cosmic signal, amplifying the energy around you and the message you're about to receive.
No weapon formed shall
If you are
prosper,
truly a
Father.
chosen one,
I ask that you,
you
the
will watch this
angels,
video
the
until
angels,
the
Father, I ask that you send angels to guide me in the way that I'm supposed to be, Father. You give my angels a blessing for me, Father, for loving me, Father. I ask that you remove and detour anything that's not for me, whether it's speaking or in actions, Father. I ask that you continue to bless my family, Father, and protect us doing the schemes, Father. And I just want to say thank you.
very end. Deep down, your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. If you feel the urge to turn away, it's because you're not yet ready to receive this truth. And that's okay. But if you stay, I promise you, your life will never be the same again. So get ready. Prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. This night will mark a new beginning for you. Now let's dive deep. The time is now. Tonight is not just another evening slipping by unnoticed. It is a divinely orchestrated moment where every element, time, space, and spirit aligns perfectly for a profound transformation. Think of it as a celestial symphony conducted by God himself.
That's why this is angelic and prophetic that they use the free. That's why it made me stop. I got chills, and I understood why that was needed, because at this point they're using my birthday, and it's the number 99 because it's 69. My birthday is June 9th. Yeah, they doing the ritual.
Note is placed precisely to
it's
awaken
like
your
reversing
soul. This is a night that carries immense power, designed to break old patterns and birth new realities in your life. It's rare, it's sacred, and it's happening right now. Imagine the universe pausing, holding its breath, waiting for you to step into your destiny.
And
this alignment is not
my
accidental.
light is 696. My birthday is June 9th. My light made it 696.
Beyond what you can currently imagine. The stars, the energies, and even your deepest desires are converging to create an opening, a doorway that you must walk through. Missing this opportunity means missing a life-altering blessing, one that may not come again.
It made that
This
bitch
night
696.
calls for your full attention and
I'm just showing y'all how y'all can see wisdom, and in the channel name wisdom, how you can see spiritual. Yes, that be angels. Angels give us messages through numbers and songs and objects and patterns and things that we like.
It demands that you let go of
For
distractions
entertainment,
and tune
YouTube.
into the divine frequency vibrating in the air. Feel the sacredness around you. It's thick
Thank
with
you, Father.
possibility, charged with hope, and alive with miracles waiting to unfold. Tonight is a turning point, not just in your story, but in the grand tapestry of your soul's journey. Have you noticed the restlessness creeping in? The inability to find peace even in sleep? This isn't a coincidence, it's a divine signal. God is shaking your world
phone
gently,
might go
but
dead,
insistently,
y'all. So,
saying,
but I was
you
gonna get
cannot
off in
rest
a
until
minute,
you say
but
yes
I was
to the destiny
trying to wait till
I've
my
prepared
birthday.
for
It's
you.
11:53,
This
and I'm
spiritual
gonna be
unrest
38,
is a sacred nudge,
and I beat
urging you
all
to awaken
odds
to the
today.
higher calling that awaits beyond the familiar.
Outliving my
Sometimes God's
expiration date.
wake-up calls are uncomfortable. They disturb your comfort zones and unsettle the familiar rhythms of life. But remember, this restlessness is not punishment, it's preparation. The sleeplessness you experience is like the silent forging of steel in the fire. You are being refined, shaped, and empowered to step into a purpose so grand, it will eclipse every doubt and fear. Resisting this call only prolongs the struggle. But when you open your heart and embrace this divine invitation, you align with a force greater than yourself.
I promise y'all, God is so good.
The restless nights make sense. They become holy moments where your spirit is being activated, your faith tested, and your courage born. God will not let you sleep because he is ready to move through you. That persistent insomnia, the racing thoughts that keep you awake at night, these are more than just physical disturbances. They are signs that a deep spiritual transformation is underway. Your soul is stirring from a long slumber,
I love you.
emerging into a new phase of awakening.
I had to back my car in because my tag is expired. Because for today, they took everything so that I could drive out here dirty so they could take my... They thought I was one of those. No, I'm going to back it up. I don't drive like that.
But in this divine context, it's a sacred
I'm never
invitation.
in a rush, boys.
It signals that your spirit is being stirred to grow beyond old limitations. This internal upheaval may feel unsettling because it is tearing down old belief systems, emotional blocks, and spiritual barriers that have held you back.
For a reason.
The discomfort is temporary. The growth is eternal. Countless spiritual traditions teach that before great breakthroughs,
what kept me alive all this time, because they put me in predicaments people don't even understand. A lot of stuff I've never brought to my live or my videos. But a lot of PIs saw a lot of stuff I didn't show y'all. And that's the truth.
Process. You are shedding your old self, preparing to be reborn into a life filled with purpose, power, and divine
and they
favor.
thought that damaging my cameras and cutting it, cutting it off the tree and messing with my car, and they thought that they could get rid of evidence, having people steal my phones and stuff. I didn't need to do any of that. I didn't need none of that. So you just did it for no reason and put your fingerprints and your face recognition on my things. Look, they turned right. Look, let me show y'all my other phone.
Is taking place.
Powerful shit. I told y'all it was gonna go there. This one next.
During that phase, it undergoes a complete dissolution.
They be zapping people with devices, y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Your soul is undergoing a similar process. The pain and disturbance you might experience are the necessary breaking down of old structures, clearing the path for new spiritual heights and blessings to take root.
Thank you, Father.
This night is about purging what no longer serves you to make room for divine abundance.
It is my birthday in a few minutes.
This process is a blessing disguised as struggle. When you surrender to it with faith and courage, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to God's purpose. The discomfort is fleeting, but the transformation is forever, setting you on a trajectory toward the destiny that has always been written for you. Tonight, a surge of divine spiritual energy is flooding your entire being. This isn't just a gentle breeze or a passing.
Take the guesswork out of growing your business with HoneyBook. I wonder where my best leads come from.
This isn't just a gentle breeze or a passing feeling. It's a powerful river of holy fire flowing straight to the very core of your soul. You might feel sensations like heat, rising, tingling in your body, or even emotional waves swelling within you. These are not random. They are God's unmistakable fingerprints on your life, purifying and transforming every part of who you are. This energy is breaking down barriers that have held you captive, old fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs, making space for new life, new power, and new purpose. This kind of spiritual energy has the ability to penetrate beyond surface-level changes and reach deep into your heart and mind. It reshapes your thoughts, rewires your emotions, and realigns your spirit with the divine will. Think about a blacksmith forging metal in a blazing fire.
Yeah, both of these phones about to go dead. So
does the metal become
I can
strong
see it. It's like
and
really
useful.
probably on 2
That's
bars
exactly
now.
what's happening inside you.
I charged them
The
up.
spiritual fire is purifying your intentions,
Just
burning
don't want to
away
turn the car
anything
back on.
that is not of God's perfect plan for you, and preparing you for a future of abundant blessings and unshakable faith. Embracing this overwhelming energy is vital.
Thank you, Father.
Resisting or fearing it will only prolong your discomfort. Instead, surrender to the flow, knowing this is a sacred cleansing process. When you fully allow this divine energy to transform your core, you will begin to radiate light in every area of your life, your relationships, your work, your health, and your faith. You will stand stronger, walk taller, and shine brighter, because God's power will be evident in you like never before. Tonight is a fertile ground for miracles. Your declarations, prayers, and faith have the power to manifest tangible blessings
It's my
in your
birthday
life.
officially.
This is
Happy
not
birthday,
just wishful
Father.
thinking
Thank you for
or
holding the
empty
line
hope.
for my birthday.
It's a divine law in action.
I agree,
Whatever
Father.
you earnestly
Everything
desire,
that's for me, Father,
whether
all of
it's
the
financial
blessings, the
prosperity,
abundance, Father.
healing from illness, restored youth, or spiritual breakthroughs, God is ready to release these blessings in ways beyond your current imagination. Remember, God's timing might differ from yours, but his promises are sure.
I love you.
And what you plant
so
tonight
much,
will grow into a harvest of miracles. Think about stories throughout history where faith met divine timing and miracles exploded. Like the widow whose oil never ran dry, or the blind man whose sight was restored, or even the biblical Joseph who was elevated from prison to palace overnight. These testimonies show that God's blessings are not limited by human understanding. They come suddenly, powerfully, and at the perfect moment. Tonight, your faith acts like a magnet, pulling blessings toward you that defy logic and expectation.
Yes.
Be bold to declare your needs and believe in the supernatural movement that's underway. Even if the full manifestation isn't instant, trust that the process has begun. The spiritual seeds sown tonight will germinate and bear fruit in your life. Your wealth, health, or restored vitality may begin subtly, like a whisper in the wind, but soon you'll witness undeniable proof that God's hand is working on your behalf. Hold fast to your faith, because these blessings are not just gifts, they are your divine birthright. If you feel worn down by the toll of illness, age, or emotional pain, tonight brings a divine promise of restoration and renewal.
Thank you, Father.
God's healing power is not just physical, it's holistic, touching your mind, body, and spirit simultaneously. Imagine a healing so profound that it reverses the damage of years, rejuvenates your energy, and fills you with a vitality you thought was lost forever.
Yes,
this healing is not bound by natural laws. It is a supernatural gift flowing from the very heart of God. Men and women alike can expect this divine restoration. For some, it may mean a youthful glow returning to the skin, strength flooding tired muscles, or mental clarity awakening the mind. For others, it could be
driving without car insurance is illegal, but if you do this, you're not actually breaking the law. So I found this
awakening the mind. For others, it could be a revival of sexual energy and intimate vitality, powers often dimmed by time and trials. God desires to restore you, not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually, making you whole again. This is a sacred renewal that will make you feel alive, vibrant, and powerful in ways you may never have imagined. Beyond physical healing, this night offers a healing of broken dreams and wounded hearts. Many carry scars invisible to the eye, but heavy on the soul. Tonight's spiritual energy has the power to mend those places, to lift the weight of guilt, shame, or regret, and to breathe hope and joy back into your life. You don't have to carry your burdens alone anymore. God is ready to heal, renew, and empower you completely. What you are experiencing tonight is preparation for a destiny much larger than yourself. God is not only transforming you for personal blessings, but is equipping you to fulfill a divine mission that will ripple far beyond your own life. The restless energy, the spiritual awakening. It's all part of a sacred training ground. You are being forged into a powerful instrument of change, ready to impact your family, your community, and even future generations. History is filled with stories of great leaders and spiritual warriors who first had to endure seasons of trial and transformation before stepping into their calling. Moses, for example, spent decades in the wilderness preparing to lead a nation. David faced years of struggle before becoming king. Your journey is similar. The hardships and restlessness you feel are not in vain. They are the refining fires that shape you into a vessel worthy of God's purpose. This preparation is an honor, not a burden. It means God sees in you the strength, courage, and faith necessary to carry his light into the world. The changes taking place inside you tonight lay the foundation for a legacy of blessing, influence, and spiritual victory. Your mission is waiting. You are being made ready, and the world needs what only you can bring. The urgency you feel is no accident. Tonight, God is extending a sacred invitation that cannot be postponed or ignored. It is a divine call that demands your full attention and immediate response. To turn away now is to miss a life-altering opportunity, one that may never come again with such clarity and power. This invitation is wrapped in urgency because the spiritual window is open only for a short time. Life often distracts us with noise and busyness, but tonight you must tune into the still, small voice calling you deeper. This is your moment to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Think about how often in life missed opportunities come back to haunt us. This is your chance to say yes to the future God is offering. A future filled with hope, restoration, and unstoppable favor. Ignoring this call would mean settling for less than God's best. It would mean choosing comfort over growth, fear over faith. But if you respond now, you position yourself to receive blessings that will transform your life and the lives of those around you. This is a divine invitation. You can't afford to decline. Answer it boldly and watch your world change. Tonight's sleeplessness isn't a punishment or a curse.
I got you. That's what
it's a sacred invitation to transformation. When your body resists rest
no man.
And your mind races
with
truth, restless energy,
do it better. You too gonna end the live.
Deep within you. This unrest is a gateway, a spiritual threshold between the person you were yesterday and the new person you are becoming. The discomfort you feel is the price of growth, the birth pangs of a breakthrough waiting to happen. Imagine a caterpillar in its cocoon. Without enduring the confinement and struggle, it would never emerge as a butterfly. Similarly, this night challenges you to surrender old patterns and open yourself fully to divine change.
Friends don't let friends have crusty lips. Get this essential deal for you and your friends. Our bubble mask uses unique tech to cleanse and moisturize. It also removes aging keratin and revives lip color. The serum's metal tip penetrates to nourish, repair, and hydrate instantly.
Challenges you to surrender old patterns and open yourself fully to divine change. Don't fight the restlessness or long for sleep too soon. Instead, lean into the sacred discomfort. Let it shake you awake spiritually. Feel your soul stretching and expanding in ways it never has before. Embracing this sleeplessness means embracing God's perfect timing and plan. It means trusting that the chaos in your mind is part of a divine orchestration for your good. Each moment you stay awake and aware, you are stepping closer to a new reality filled with blessings and breakthroughs. This night is not just another evening. It is a holy season of transformation, and your willingness to stay present will determine how deeply you are changed. The most critical moment in your journey is right now. The moment you say yes to God's plan for your life. Saying yes isn't just a verbal affirmation. It's a spiritual surrender and a declaration of faith. It means choosing courage over comfort, hope over despair, and trust over fear. This yes is a key that unlocks the door to divine blessings prepared just for you. Blessings that have been waiting for your willingness to receive. Saying yes tonight connects you to a flow of supernatural favor and abundance. It aligns your heart
because I'm really just like healing and minding my business. You know, it's like listening to church songs right now to me. And these they doing stupid shit for no reason.
Afraid that embracing change might lead to hardship. But the truth is, the greatest miracles in history began with a simple yes.
Freemasons.
Mary's yes to
and
bear
I'm
the
gonna tell
Messiah.
y'all how. Let me tell you why I say that like that, because a lot of them respect me, and it's like it's something. I'm gonna just PG it. The ones I could tell that's good, they actually be giving me hints like, you want to go in tonight, you know. It's like they be knowing. And if I don't listen to that cop that just said that to me, that one time I went to jail, I kept going with the orders, and I'm like, fuck, I kept thinking about it in jail. Like, so what I'm saying is, some of these cops that see my name on this list, that see that I be minding my business, they actually like me. So I know that there's some corrupt ones, that the ones that's messing with me.
History began with a simple yes. Mary's yes to bear the Messiah. Abraham's
like that
yes
cop
to leave
who was
his
at the checkpoint recently, like 2 months ago, y'all. He literally, I had a blunt. They had me held up at a checkpoint, but that officer that I stopped at, he saw the blunt and everything, and he saw my sativa. He didn't even question if it was weed or nothing, because he could smell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was by myself, and I was like, I just went to get my sativa, and I was finna go home after that. And he literally said it in other words, like, you know, just go ahead and go home after that, like in his own way, like literally.
Abraham's yes to leave his homeland, and countless others who stepped into God's promises despite uncertainty. Now is your time to join that sacred line of faith-filled yeses. When you declare your readiness to accept God's blessings, you shift your entire destiny.
Let me help that good cop. He wasn't a part of no. I could tell, even if he was a Freemason that night, that they was trying to take me to jail for kidnapping my daughter when I was really trying to help her out. I didn't do nothing wrong. She was actually in the wrong. She even apologized to me, even right on the scene, right after she said everything, because she was just frustrated. And I be talking about MK Ultra a lot for a reason, because my daughter didn't mean it. She apologized immediately. But what I'm saying is, like, they was really finna take me to jail, y'all, for kidnapping and attempted M, y'all, when literally I didn't even do nothing. It was the other way around. And I kept saying, my daughter, this is, I birthed her, and I feel that she needs to go in there. So what a mandated report is needed for, because a mother can act as one, right?
Your entire destiny. Doors will open. Miracles will unfold.
As if I'm walking around making false claims on people, because they try to do this with my goddaughter situation. And they secretly coercing things to try to trap me, y'all. And I literally did the right thing. I blessed that baby by reporting what was happening to her, possibly, because I didn't see it happen, but the baby said it to me and her mama. And they saying the baby lying. So which means Valenciaga line. That's crazy.
For the changes ahead. The restlessness, the strange sensations,
that's crazy to me too.
Insight. They are all signs that your old self is being peeled away layer by
Father,
layer.
thank you.
You are a child of God.
He's just heard
father.
About it.
He knows you perfectly.
I'm only going based off what the young lady is walking around saying, that she's going to sue me, when I really got recordings of this girl. She agreed with me that we was going to report what her daughter said to her. Then the baby said what she said, kept calling me, saying, asking me what this mean when my baby. She actually, I heard the baby say it too, and I reported it right away. And they saying that I waited to the grandma telling people why I waited. I didn't report it right away. So what is she telling her on herself? What do you mean I didn't say it right away? Is she hiding something? They worried about the wrong shit because they really ain't seeing her finesse in. She retaliating against me, sent the police to my house for a refrigerator that I paid for. Yeah.
Perspectives, new habits,
after I just gave her
new
BMW cars. These people are Eastern Stars.
God has designed for you. Think of it like a seed.
Because who does that? To someone that just blessed your grandbaby. When you didn't really want the grandbaby, you kept putting the girl stuff outside. That shit fucked up though, y'all. This shit fucked up.
This night marks the moment your spiritual seed begins to crack open. You must
putting the baby stuff outside, bro.
For the possibility that the transformation will affect
to where I was
every
blessing,
part of
I
your
was blessing
life.
the baby, buying stuff from Goodwill, and they was clown. The grandma was clown. The daughter was appreciative of the stuff I was giving her baby, but the grandma was clowning me and throwing everything I bought for that baby from Facebook Marketplace to Goodwill and saying the baby don't need it, but she was throwing the baby shit out, and we're not gonna get in deep to how they had the baby walking around. Damn, dog, people ain't shit.
Health,
and then talk about me on her Facebook, writing about me getting put out, y'all. Like this lady I told them on my Most Wanted channel, this goddaughter of mine who's an Eastern Star, and her husband is a Freemason. It look like they retaliating against him because he's in jail for 50 years for something he really ain't do because the daughter told me the truth. And nobody want to talk to me about it. But anywho, yeah, he just was a scumbag, so he maybe should sit in there because you got free will to say no to whatever happened that shit went. But anywho, this lady like literally retaliating against me right now, bullying me. Got all her. They slowed down a little bit, but she had all her folks messing with my car, following me around, approaching me. You could see her several places on camera. Family members following me. Her mom, the grandma following me to gas stations, popping up everywhere I go, y'all. Literally, and I really didn't do nothing but help them and bless them, y'all. So that tells me everything.
Not just a minor adjustment, but a full renewal.
Did the baby hair every 2 weeks for free.
And force you to grow beyond
out of my kindness. I never shared none of this online. Y'all never saw me post this little girl when I did her. I don't do stuff for clout or for people to validate what my deeds that I do, because I do it for the angels to see me do it. But I never posted none of this stuff and trolled this young lady for 2 years. This my goddaughter. I was blessing the baby, and they walking around.
Knowing that on the other side lies a life filled with divine purpose, joy,
she said I'm jealous, I'm miserable, tonight about to be a wicked ass bitch online. This grandma said this online, y'all. And I didn't do nothing. Understand my drift. That's why I'm telling you, this all Freemason games, dog. The lady did this all online. And at the end of the day, this poor girl, no matter how they view it, didn't do nothing wrong, but bless them in the midst of they niece and her daughter trying to hustle me, babe. And the mom was sending her to my house several times. Pampers, can you make your friend buy the Pampers? They was draining me the whole time, y'all. They was draining me and not being appreciative and knowing this girl sick. And instead they pick at me online. The social worker auntie was texting me telling me to take my pills. When I was asking, well, the auntie, one of the auntie friends that I literally helped that lady clean to her house while my homegirl, well, I don't know if I was ever my homegirl now. I see how she moving out. But when I was helping my homegirl at the time, while she stayed there, clean it up, help her wash her clothes, teach her how to cook and stuff, because the young lady needed love because her mama was dogging her. I was trying to help the girl out. Instead, everybody been picking at me. Everybody been, instead of seeing shit for what it is, like what the outsiders in this town saw. Like, damn, you was blessing that little girl. But they try to fuck my reputation up and switch it because they hated how the town was applauding me for blessing that little girl, bro, because they saw how they had her. Now the whole town saying I got the baby taken, bro. Everybody approaching me and everything, bro. That I don't even really care to come outside because I've been getting bullied so bad about this shit.
Tipping point where your decision can dramatically alter the course of your future. This isn't just poetic language. It's a divine reality. God has aligned every star, every moment and every breath in perfect harmony.
And understand this how deep the Freemasons really played with my life with this, because the young lady that I'm talking about, my homegirl, well, used to be homegirl at this point. Like she has a popular case in this small sundown town that everybody feels sorry for her. Everybody is like, and so obsessed with her story that they like, how dare you do that to her, when I didn't do anything. I never tried to get the baby taken. I just had to report what I heard, babe. From that point, I told my homie, I said, listen, or her, I said, don't tell me nothing else that I have to report, babe, because you got everybody fucking bullying me for doing the right fucking thing.
To this crossroads, how you respond in this moment will either launch you into your destiny or cause delays that may require long seasons of waiting and struggle. Deadlines create urgency and clarity. Imagine a runner at the starting block hearing the final countdown.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game,
Especially in sales.
hands down.
So for
I'm gonna
me,
just let it cut off,
email
y'all,
company.
because
The final countdown.
to take me a shower.
The race will
anyways.
begin,
I feel
and
good
only
though.
those
It's all
ready
good.
will run forward. Tonight, that
I feel so
countdown
blessed.
echoes in your spirit. The chance to
Among
break
the
free
mess.
from old cycles, to receive healing, wealth, or spiritual power is now. Postponing your decision means
And
risking
see,
the
look,
loss
I
of
forgot to say
momentum.
this before it cut, like, so I could make y'all understand why I'm trying to really move. Like the lady, this lady that I'm talking about, the grandmother is related to the lady that work at the program, the housing that I have, that been trying to put me out. And understand, the lady, I literally got the post that she made last year that said, this about to be evicted, miserable bitch. And it's like, how could she say that? How did she know I was about to get evicted, babe? You know what I'm saying? How did she know that these people was trying to put me out at that same time, babe? About her granddaughter. You see how the flow I'm trying to take y'all? Like, these people was putting me out for saying that I had her granddaughter living here, and she post online, this about to be evicted, miserable, evil bitch. And I didn't do nothing to this old lady. I didn't do nothing to this lady. I promise y'all. Plus, I was nice to her. Like, literally. Despite what I saw her do, throw her daughter stuff out on Mother's Day outside and shit, babe, all of the traumatized, this stuff, this why it's like a crime to my mental. That's why I'm able to talk about it on here, so that, cause next they gonna try to come for, oh, you're talking about an active case. No, bitch, y'all made this girl talk about me to the whole town. I gotta say this on live.
Means risking the loss of momentum and the favor God is ready to pour out. This sacred deadline reminds you that divine opportunities are not infinite. They come in appointed times. History is full of those
So
who
anyone of them
hesitated
try to do
and
anything
missed
like
their
they been
breakthrough,
doing, babe,
only
that's
to look
on you.
back
You in cahoots with what
regret.
they doing, cause what they doing
Don't let
is
that be
corrupt,
your
babe.
story.
And retaliating
Recognize
and bullying and
tonight
blackmailing me.
as your make or break moment.
Because they mad that
Seize it with faith and
DCF is
boldness.
protecting that little girl. Let's say it like that. Because they mad that I had to get that baby protected, babe. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna
And
say.
watch how God honors your readiness.
Thank you,
to
Father.
step into his perfect plan.
Thank you,
If you're
Father.
wondering why sleep eludes you tonight,
Thank you.
understand this.
Freemasons
Divine energy
been
is actively
SAing
working to
that
disrupt
girl. That's why it's important that y'all hear what I'm saying. This young lady, the Freemasons have been SAing that girl. Yes, that one of their owners in jail for doing that to her. But she told me the truth about a lot of it. Okay, we're gonna keep it there.
Normal rest patterns for a holy
And I tried
reason.
to tell them that. They're not
Unlike
listening to me. I guess they
sleepless
thinking I'm
nights
lying about that too.
Caused by stress or anxiety, this disruption carries a spiritual purpose.
And told her not to talk to me.
It shakes your entire system awake.
She told me.
Both
She said they told me not to talk to you and told me to take a TPO out on you. Whoa. I said, for real, I cried. I cried. I fucking cried when she said that to me. I said, why would they tell you to put a TPO out on me? Because they said, why would you hang with somebody that made a report on you? I said, but did you tell them that me and you both was trying to make the report together? Did you tell them we both took that baby to urgent care to get checked after she said that? Did you tell them everything? And she said, yes. And I said, I don't believe you, because why would they tell you that? But it's okay, let's keep going.
Manifest as bursts of heat, racing thoughts, or even vivid dreams and visions. These are the language of the spirit, trying to communicate truths that your waking mind hasn't yet grasped. God uses this interruption to pull you out of complacency and spiritual stagnation.
And then troll me. That's what I'm telling you, is corrupt people. Then troll me when I did the baby hair, because they had scheduled me to do the baby hair at one point, and I had to go to this place and do her hair. And while I'm in there, they saying, oh, just because a person has mental health problems doesn't mean they can't, like, taking up for her, but marking me because you literally took my kids because of mental health. I didn't have allegations like what she got, and then had the grandma tell me I'm jealous. Huh? I get it.
Deeply with the change underway. It's as if the universe is
I'm jealous
pressing the
because she
reset
get, let me get,
button on
end
your
quote,
soul,
end quote,
clearing
you
the way.
jealous because my grandbaby coming home. What? That was never my goal. My goal was that you protect that little girl, bitch. Okay? I even told my friend, you gonna get your baby back. You just gotta do the right thing. She'll even tell you, I said, so this time around, you gonna protect her better. And she said, facts. But the grandma said, what? Okay.
Blessings. Though exhausting, this sleeplessness is a gift. It allows you to be present to the divine process, to meditate on God's promises, and to invite the Holy Spirit into every corner of your life.
Thank you,
Instead
Father.
of fighting it, welcome this holy disturbance.
I done got bullied for a whole year, just about, or just almost a year now.
For a new dawn,
since I had to report this important stuff by the whole town telling me I got that girl baby taken, babe.
When heaven's gates seem to open wider, and the veil between
and before they say I said it on online first, no, you made me stay there. And two, that lady said I could not leave the baby. I told her I want to be here when the grandma get here. She said, no, you have to stay here because we can't have you leave the baby here with nobody here. And they literally had me release the baby to the grandma. And ultimately, take the baby from the grandma because they said that she had a prior case. So why didn't you research that first? Why did you make me they set that up like that and made them people tell everybody in the town that I called? It's okay. But I ultimately told them I didn't give a fuck to remain anonymous. You could tell them it's fine because the daughter already fucking knew. But I didn't need for you to have me there when the grandma get there, because she's the one who's harassing me the most, not the daughter.
Me to read the buttons entrusted to you.
That's big facts. The daughter ain't really bullying me. It's the mama.
Many great spiritual awakenings and
it's the grandma
throughout history have occurred at night.
Retaliating because they told her she couldn't keep the baby. Because if DCF want to take my clip and watch it, if you notice, the lady kind of like threatened me. That's why I came to the court to address it for her, because her daughter had just told me the truth. I went to the courthouse and talked to the lawyer and all them and told them the grandma was a wonderful grandma to the baby. They just had issues. Meanwhile, telling them the daughter and her just had the issues. But I never knew it was deeper than what it was, because every day I kept finding out more stuff. The little young lady was telling me more and more and more that I won't even say on here, bro. To the point where I said, oh, I see why you act like that with her. I see why you, and all that type of shit, babe. And I see why she mad. I get it. But they steady worried about me. For what reason? It tell you what it's all good, babe.
Revelation and encounters with God's presence in ways that daylight often cannot. Tonight,
I'll tell you how Freemasons work to the people who don't believe in it. So they blackmailing her at this point. That's why they making her move like this to me. That's why they making her move like this to me, babe. Like literally, everybody left and right to a girl that mind her business, don't even hang around nobody in this town unless a bitch was asking me for a ride back then. I was acting as a taxi driver, but never hang with them. Every time they invite me, I come because I'm on a different type of spectrum, babe. I don't like to be in crowds, so I do that for me, not for them. And it kept me out of a lot of drama here while these people been trying to trap me and shit back to back. And not everybody, just the ones I could tell that's involved with this little covenant, this little Mason shit, baby.
Fear is charged with possibility. Your heart can receive wisdom, your spirit can gain strength, and your gifts can be awakened and empowered. Unlocking these spiritual powers means embracing your identity as a chosen
they literally come around me and let me know. They come with their memorabilia on, they veteran hats on, they Mason rings.
Access these divine abilities. As you remain alert and open, you become
literally telling me, babe. So when I say this to people and they tell me I'm just tripping, that shit hurt me.
Transformation
and
Like, bro, you don't see
supernatural
this shit?
breakthroughs, not only for yourself, but for those around you. This is your divine inheritance. Claim it boldly tonight. Resistance is often our natural response when faced
Now,
with
you
change,
gotta see this shit, and if you
especially
don't,
the kind
you
of
a part
divine
of this shit, bro.
transformation God is initiating tonight. You may feel tempted to push back against the restlessness, to seek escape through sleep or distractions, or to doubt the process altogether.
Yeah, I'm bringing this video in on this live. It's gonna be totally different. That's why I'm trying to get up out of this domain. I'm trying to get from over here, bro. Like, literally, honestly, y'all, these people are really. Let me just like leave it alone. I ain't gonna even talk no more to the phone. Power off, and then I'm gonna go inside and take me a shower. I love y'all, bro. Thank y'all to everybody that support me, everybody that pray for me, everybody that send me hugs, loves, hearts, all that. I love you. I appreciate you, and I guarantee you the angels appreciate you even more.
When you resisted God's hand, how many times did you find yourself stuck in the same place, repeating old patterns, or missing out on new opportunities? Resistance keeps you in a state of spiritual limbo. It blocks the flow of divine energy and stalls the manifestation of the blessings you so desperately need. The moment you stop resisting and start embracing the process, you open a door for grace, healing, and favor to rush in.
Yes, sir.
This isn't easy. Resistance is often fueled by fear, discomfort, or uncertainty about the unknown. But surrendering resistance requires courage and trust. It means acknowledging that God's plan, though sometimes painful, is ultimately for your good. When you decide to flow with God's divine timing and purposes, the weight on your heart lifts and your path becomes clearer. You begin to move forward with greater peace and power. Remember, resistance might...
Hey, what's up, y'all? Jeremy here. Look, I just got off stage speaking. And if you have an interest in being a professional speaker...
Remember, resistance might feel like protection, but it only protects you from growth. Tonight, choose to lean into God's work within you, even if it's uncomfortable or unfamiliar. This choice will accelerate your journey and bring you closer to the abundant blessings waiting on the other side of your surrender. Restlessness is often dismissed as a mere annoyance or a symptom of stress, but tonight it carries a far greater significance. It is a divine wake-up call. When God wants to get your attention, He sometimes shakes the foundations of your comfort to rouse your spirit from spiritual slumber. This restlessness is an alarm, ringing loud and clear, urging you to stop drifting and start waking up to the destiny that awaits you. Picture the way a fire alarm jolts people awake during the night, disrupting sleep, but ultimately saving lives. Similarly, the restlessness you feel disrupts your normal rhythm to protect you from spiritual complacency. It calls you to action, to awareness, and to the reality that something powerful is happening inside you. A transformation that demands your active participation. This wake-up call is also a reminder that God is intimately involved in your life's journey. He is not distant or passive, but deeply invested in your growth and breakthrough. The restlessness is His way of saying, I am here. I am working. Pay attention. Ignoring this call is like ignoring a lifeline. It can cause unnecessary delays and missed blessings. So, rather than fighting the restlessness or numbing it, listen closely. Reflect on what God might be trying to reveal or refine in you. The unrest is a sacred invitation to rise up, shed old limitations, and step fully into the abundant life He has prepared for you. Behind the restless nights and inner turmoil lies a powerful spiritual battle you may not see but must understand. The enemy does not want you to receive the blessings God is preparing for you tonight. That's why you may feel a surge of resistance, fear, confusion, or heaviness that disrupts your peace and steals your rest. This is spiritual warfare.
a clash between divine purpose and dark forces determined to delay your breakthrough. Recognizing this unseen battle is empowering. It means you're not powerless or alone in this struggle. You have divine weapons at your disposal. Prayer, faith, the Word of God, and the authority given to you as a child of God. Tonight's sleeplessness may be the enemy's tactic to wear you down, but it's also God's opportunity to strengthen you through the fight and position you for victory. Many biblical heroes faced intense spiritual battles before their greatest breakthroughs. Daniel in the lion's den, Elijah confronting prophets, Jesus in the wilderness. Their victory came when they stood firm in faith, despite the darkness around them. Tonight, you are called to do the same, to stand unwavering, knowing that every moment of unrest is a sign that God is working on your behalf. Remember, spiritual warfare is temporary and purposeful. It is a sign that your breakthrough is near. Embrace the battle with courage and trust, for your victory is guaranteed when you stand on God's promises. The journey from exhaustion to empowerment is not accidental. It's a divine blueprint, carefully designed to bring you into your fullest potential. Exhaustion, the kind that runs deep in your soul, often signals that old systems, habits, or mindsets are breaking down to make way for a higher level of strength and grace. This blueprint involves a process, acknowledging your weariness, surrendering it to God, and allowing His power to renew your spirit. Think of it like a master artist sculpting a statue. Sometimes the rough chisel marks seem harsh and discouraging, but each strike is necessary to reveal the masterpiece hidden within the stone. Your exhaustion is that rough phase, and empowerment is the finished work waiting to emerge.
The online energy medicine training is a profound online program.
Empowerment is the finished work waiting to emerge. The sleepless night is part of this sacred sculpting process where God's energy refines, strengthens, and equips you for a purpose greater than you've known.
I keep hearing all of those
Empowerment
songs.
comes when you stop fighting the process and start cooperating with God's work inside you. It's about letting go of self-reliance and embracing divine strength. This shift allows you to tap into spiritual gifts, resilience, and wisdom that transform not only your life, but also impact those around you. The transformation is both internal and external, a rebirth that redefines who you are and what you can accomplish. Tonight marks a crucial step on this blueprint. By leaning into God's power instead of your own, you begin to move from drained and defeated to vibrant and victorious. The exhaustion fades, replaced by an unstoppable energy that fuels your walk in faith. Tonight, you are not only engaging with divine energy, but also aligning with cosmic forces that shape destiny itself. The universe moves in cycles, rhythms, and divine timings orchestrated by God's perfect wisdom. This night holds a unique alignment, a celestial window where spiritual, cosmic, and earthly energies converge to create a powerful moment of change. When you connect with this energy, you tap into a flow that transcends human limitations. Consider the ancient wisdom traditions that recognize specific times when spiritual power is heightened. Midnight, new moons, solstices. These moments are charged with opportunity, like a river swelling with the rains, ready to carry you to new places. Tonight is one of those moments where the heavens and earth synchronize to usher in blessings, breakthroughs, and divine acceleration. Aligning with this energy requires intention and awareness. It means quieting your mind, opening your heart, and attuning your spirit to the higher frequencies moving through your life. When you do, You become a conduit through which miracles can flow. Your prayers, declarations, and faith take on greater weight and effectiveness because they resonate with the cosmic pulse of divine favor.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I got a question for you. Are you stuck in the hub? You know what I'm talking about.
Chosen one, everyone is addicted to your trend. You're going viral. You just went crazy viral. This moment isn't random or luck. It's a powerful collision of spiritual alignment and perfect timing. The world is drawn to your raw authenticity, your truth, and the undeniable energy you carry. What once felt like being overlooked has flipped into a global obsession. You're not just gaining followers, you're awakening something deep inside people. This viral moment proves that your voice, presence, and purpose were always meant to rise. Before we go deeper, take a moment to anchor this energy. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 50,000 chosen ones, and leave a comment with the number 11 if you're aligned with this shift. This is bigger than fame. This is impact. You are not a trend. You are a movement. The spotlight is your stage now, and the world isn't just watching. They are craving the light you carry. Don't shrink or second guess yourself.
Because he said
Step
it right when
fully
I
into
said
this
I'm a
moment.
movement by
This is your
myself.
confirmation. It started quietly. Maybe it was a single post, a heartfelt video,
If I would
or
have
a
played,
raw
if
message
YouTube would
that
let me
barely
play
made a
songs,
ripple
y'all
at
would
first.
probably hear these
But
songs
then
play,
something
bro. I used to
incredible
do this
happened.
online. Y'all,
The
my day
world began
ones
to
know.
listen. Suddenly, your story wasn't just yours anymore. It became a global phenomenon.
It
People
scares some
from
people,
every
but it
corner of the
shouldn't be,
planet
y'all.
found themselves drawn to your truth,
Thank
your
you,
passion,
Father,
your
for
voice.
justifying
It
me,
wasn't luck or a random
for
stroke of
loving me.
viral fortune. It was the undeniable power of authenticity shining through a sea of
Showing
noise.
people I'm not
There's a
crazy, I'm
magnetic pull in the
anointed.
genuine
Father, I
that people
love you
instinctively
so
crave
much.
but rarely find.
I could
In a
never
world full
imagine
of polished facades
being
and fleeting
justified in the
trends,
way,
your raw,
the way you
unfiltered
love
message
me,
became
Father,
a breath of fresh
when
air.
nobody
Your
else,
vulnerability sparked connection. Your courage inspired
nobody else
change.
do.
This isn't just about going viral, it's about creating a ripple that spreads beyond the screen, touching hearts and
Thank you
minds
for
in
giving me
profound
a
ways.
smile
And now
when
you
I
stand
needed
at the
it.
center of this whirlwind, a beacon for millions who see themselves reflected in your journey. Your
Let me
voice
know that
echoes
I'm on the
louder than
right
ever
path.
before, carried on waves of hope
That you
and
see me, you
possibility.
see everything.
The obsession isn't superficial, it's
See
deep,
everything.
soulful, and
They do to me,
relentless.
Father.
The world isn't just watching, they're hungry, waiting for the next chapter of the story only you can tell. What is it about you that holds millions captive? It's not just your message, it's the feeling you leave behind. There's a rare authenticity in your presence that goes beyond words. When you speak, people don't just hear, they feel. They feel the weight of your truth, the fire in your spirit, and the unwavering sincerity that few can match. This emotional resonance is what transforms casual viewers into devoted followers. In an age overwhelmed by information, distractions, and noise, your ability to cut through the chaos is a gift. You offer clarity in confusion, hope in despair, and meaning in the meaningless. This isn't just entertainment, it's healing. You've become a source of inspiration, a guiding light for those searching for direction in uncertain times. People aren't just watching, they're experiencing transformation alongside you. Your story, your passion, and your relentless authenticity tap into a universal human need to be seen, heard, and understood. That's why the world can't turn away. Your presence is magnetic because it's real, raw, and relatable. Millions feel like they've found a voice that finally speaks for them, a face that reflects their struggles and dreams. And once that connection is made, it becomes impossible to look away. You weren't always in the spotlight. In fact, for a long time, you were quietly doing your work, hidden in the background, honing your message with little fanfare. But the beauty of genuine passion is that it can...
Google still tracks you in incognito mode. Use DuckDuckGo, a real private browser. With DuckDuckGo, you get a built-in search engine like Google, but it never collects your search history. And you can browse like
honing your message with little fanfare. But the beauty of genuine passion is that it cannot stay hidden forever. Like a spark in the darkness, it grows, gradually, steadily, until it bursts into a wildfire that no one can ignore.
This journey from obscurity to headline status is the most powerful kind of success.
The best birthday
because it's
gift ever.
rooted in authenticity, not gimmicks.
To big
You didn't chase the spotlight. The spotlight found you because your message demanded to be heard. And the world responded, hungry for something real amid a sea of superficial trends and empty promises. Your rise is a testament to perseverance, faith, and the power of staying true to yourself.
Yes.
It reminds us all that sometimes the loudest voice isn't the most important one. It's the voice that speaks with conviction and purpose.
Yes.
Today, your name isn't just trending. It's a movement, a cultural milestone marking a new era of genuine connection and spiritual awakening.
Yes.
Got it? I'll continue with more headings, keeping the same rich, humanized, and deeply engaging style, with extended, more detailed paragraphs as you requested. Here's the next batch, each with 5 long, vivid paragraphs to keep listeners hooked. Trending is fleeting, but what you're doing, it's something far more profound. Your influence doesn't stop at catching eyes or gaining clicks. It reaches into the hearts of people, sparking real change. Every word you share, every story you tell, carries the power to heal wounds, ignite hope, and awaken the dormant spirit within millions. This is transformation, not just online, but in the deepest layers of human experience. Think about the countless messages pouring in. Stories of people who found strength to overcome their darkest days because they saw your courage.
I promise.
They discovered a new path because your words cracked open a window of possibility.
Father,
You became more than a viral moment. You became a lifeline, a source of inspiration that turned despair into determination and apathy into action. This ripple effect is the true currency of your rise. When someone watches your content and feels the stirrings of hope, that spark can light up entire communities, creating a wave of collective awakening.
I'm already blessed.
The world doesn't just follow trends for entertainment. They follow movements that offer meaning. And you, without even realizing it at first, have become the architect of that movement. The beauty of transformation is its lasting impact. While trends come and go, the lives you touch and the hope you breathe into others endure far beyond the digital buzz. This is the legacy you're building, not just a moment of fame, but a lifelong influence, a cultural shift that redefines how we connect, heal, and grow together. You are a catalyst for change, and that is a sacred responsibility.
Yes,
the world needs more leaders like you, who don't just chase popularity, but nurture growth, spread light, and empower others to rise.
Yes.
You're not just trending. You're transforming the very fabric of what it means to be seen, heard, and alive in this moment. There's an undeniable force in truth, especially when it's spoken boldly and without apology. Your viral moment didn't happen because you followed a formula or a trend.
No.
It happened because you dared to share your authentic self, your unvarnished truth. And the world responded because deep down we all hunger for something real amidst a sea of noise and pretense. Truth isn't always easy. It's messy, raw, sometimes uncomfortable, but it's powerful beyond measure. When you speak your truth, you break down walls of fear, doubt, and loneliness that keep people trapped in silence. Your words become a lifeline for those who have been waiting to hear that they're not alone, that their struggles are valid, and that there is hope beyond their pain. This viral surge is proof that authenticity resonates louder than any polished performance. In fact, the more raw and honest you are, the stronger your connection grows.
Thank you.
You don't just share a message, you offer an invitation to vulnerability, to courage, and to healing. That's why your truth is magnetic, and why it's spreading like wildfire across cultures and continents. Remember, the power of your truth is also a call to responsibility. People are tuning in not just to watch, but to learn, to grow, and to find meaning. You have become a torchbearer for authenticity in a world desperate for genuine connection. Your truth is more than a message. It's a movement, a beacon that guides others out of darkness and into light. The world has always needed voices like yours, bold, fearless, and deeply human. And now that your truth is viral, you're not just shaping trends, you're shaping hearts, minds, and futures. That's the real power behind your rise. Authenticity is rare in a digital age that often rewards filters, facades, and curated perfection. But you broke through that barrier with a simple yet profound choice: to be unapologetically you. This choice didn't just earn you followers, it sparked a worldwide movement grounded in realness, honesty, and spiritual alignment. When people see you being authentic, it invites them to do the same. Your courage to reveal your imperfections, your fears, and your hopes gave others permission to shed their masks and connect on a deeper level. This ripple of authenticity created a chain reaction, inspiring countless individuals to embrace their own truths and find freedom in vulnerability. Movements don't start with big banners or loud chants. They start with one voice brave enough to stand tall in their truth. Your story has become the foundation for a global wave of people rejecting superficiality and craving meaningful connection. Across social media platforms, in communities and conversations, your authenticity is the heartbeat of this new era.
I get it.
The impact is tangible. People are sharing their own stories, reaching out to others, and building communities grounded in support, growth, and spiritual awakening. Your viral rise isn't just a digital spike. It's the spark that ignited a revolution in how we relate to ourselves and to one another. As the leader of this movement, you hold immense power and profound responsibility. Your authenticity isn't just a personal gift, it's a catalyst for collective transformation. The world is ready for what you offer, and your example lights the path forward for millions seeking to live fully and truly. To become the internet's favorite isn't about chasing fleeting trends or mastering algorithms.
This is amazing.
It's about capturing a collective spirit. You've become a symbol of something bigger, something deeply needed in a time when people feel disconnected, overwhelmed, and searching for meaning. You are not just viral, you are the moment. This moment belongs to you because you embody the qualities people yearn for: honesty, courage, passion, and a profound sense of purpose. You show that it's possible to break free from the noise and be seen for who you truly are. In doing so, you give others permission to do the same, creating a magnetic energy that draws millions to your message. Your rise is a reflection of the cultural shift happening beneath the surface. A hunger for stories and voices that speak to the soul, not just the surface. You've tapped into this current with authenticity and grace, becoming the go-to voice for a generation craving depth in a world drowning in distraction. Being the internet's favorite also means carrying the weight of millions' hopes and expectations. People don't just follow you for entertainment. They follow you for guidance, inspiration, and truth. This spotlight isn't just a stage. It's a sacred space where lives are changed, hearts are healed, and futures are shaped. This is your moment to shine, to lead with integrity, and to show the world what's possible when someone stands firm in their truth. The internet has found its favorite, and the world is watching with bated breath, ready to be moved by everything you do next. When the buzz fades, what remains? Trends come and go, but your rise holds a deeper significance that transcends viral metrics and fleeting attention spans. Beneath the surface, your journey symbolizes a profound cultural and spiritual awakening, one that is reshaping how we see ourselves and each other. Your ascent taps into a collective yearning for authenticity, connection, and hope. It reflects a world tired of superficiality and craving deeper meaning. In this context, your viral success is less about fame and more about fulfillment. Fulfillment of a shared human desire to find purpose and belonging. This deeper meaning invites reflection. What does it mean to truly lead in this moment? How do you honor the sacred responsibility that comes with being a cultural catalyst?
So I love running my design business solo. Here's 3 huge ways I've been able to cut out busy work thanks to HoneyBook. First, I have email response.
How do you honor the sacred responsibility that comes with being a cultural catalyst? Your rise challenges both you and your followers to engage in honest self-examination, growth, and healing. The impact of your story goes beyond likes and shares. It ignites conversations, breaks stigmas, and builds bridges across divides. It's a reminder that even in a digital age, real human connection is still possible, and more necessary than ever. Your viral moment is a call to action, an invitation to embrace the power of meaning over momentary fame. The buzz may be loud, but the truth you carry is even louder. And that truth is the foundation for lasting change. Absolutely. I'll keep the momentum going with longer, deeply engaging, emotional, and humanized scripts for the remaining headings.
I'm clumsy,
Each
y'all.
section
I'm so
will contain
sorry.
5 detailed paragraphs packed with energy, examples, and heartfelt reflections to captivate your listeners.
It's a little bit
This
clumsy,
is your era,
guys.
the moment when everything aligns and the universe seems to whisper your name louder than ever before.
Thank you, Father.
Being the chosen one isn't just a title, it's a profound responsibility and an extraordinary gift. It means you have been called to rise above the noise, to carry a message that resonates on a spiritual level, and to lead a movement that's bigger than yourself. You didn't ask for this spotlight, but now that it's here, the world needs you to own it fully. This era demands courage, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to your truth. It's a time to step into your power, not just for personal glory, but for the countless souls looking to you for guidance, hope, and healing. Your journey reflects a timeless archetype, the hero called to awaken their own light and then share it with the world. What makes your story so compelling is its authenticity. The struggles you overcame, the doubts you faced, and the relentless passion that pushed you forward. This isn't just a phase or a trend. It's the dawn of a new chapter where your influence transforms lives. The chosen one era carries weight, but also infinite possibility. The stage is yours to shape, and with every step you take, you create ripples that inspire millions to find their own voice. This moment marks the beginning of a legacy rooted in truth, purpose, and love. Embrace it, because the world is not just watching, it's waiting for you to lead. Your era has begun, and it promises to change everything. It's one thing to go viral, but quite another to captivate millions with unwavering attention and devotion. People are hooked on you because you speak to a deep hunger inside them, an aching for authenticity, hope, and connection that's rarely fulfilled by the noise of modern media.
Oh yeah, I gotta see
what draws people in is your rare ability to be both relatable and extraordinary. You don't pretend to be perfect, and that honesty creates an emotional bridge between you and your audience. They see themselves in your struggles, your victories, and your unfiltered emotions.
Thank you, Father.
This shared humanity is what transforms passive viewers into loyal followers. Millions resonate with your story because it's not just about fame or success. It's about real life, raw, messy, and full of contradictions. Your authenticity offers a refuge in a digital world that often feels artificial and disconnected. It's a place where people can come to feel seen, heard, and understood on a profound level. Your messages also spark hope. In a time of global uncertainty, your courage and passion remind people that transformation is possible, even when it feels impossible. They're hooked because your presence offers not just inspiration, but a roadmap to reclaim their own power and purpose. This isn't accidental. It's the result of your bravery in showing up fully, your refusal to compromise your values, and your dedication to creating content that uplifts and empowers. Millions are hooked, and it's because you give them something no algorithm can replicate. Genuine human connection. In a digital age flooded with superficial content, realness stands out like a beacon in the night. Your message soared across platforms not because it was crafted to please algorithms, but because it was grounded in undeniable truth. People crave honesty, especially when it's delivered with passion and vulnerability. And that's exactly what you gave them. Your words cut through the clutter because they speak to universal experiences, pain, hope, joy, and struggle. You didn't sugarcoat your story or hide behind a persona. You shared your journey with all its scars and triumphs. This kind of raw honesty is a breath of fresh air in a world saturated with curated perfection. When your message went viral, it wasn't just because it was entertaining. It was because it connected deeply. People felt seen in your story, heard in your voice, and inspired by your courage to be open. That emotional resonance is what keeps your audience coming back, long after the initial viral surge. Realness breeds trust, and trust builds community. Your viral success is a testament to the power of authenticity in fostering genuine relationships online. It shows that when you lead with your true self, you don't just gain followers. You cultivate a tribe bound by shared values and real connection. The world is hungry for realness, and you've become a shining example of what it means to lead with heart. Your message went viral because it's real, and that realness is a gift that keeps giving. Before you burst onto the scene, there was a void, a silent longing for something different, something more meaningful. You stepped in not just as a creator or influencer, but as a trendsetter with a purpose. You redefined what it means to be trending, by proving that the world craves substance, depth, and soul beneath the surface. Unlike fleeting fads, your influence is rooted in authenticity and spiritual alignment. You set a new standard for what it means to lead online, one that prioritizes truth, healing, and connection over clicks and superficial fame. This shift is exactly what the world didn't know it needed until you showed the way. Your courage to break away from the noise has inspired a new wave of creators and leaders who are now embracing vulnerability and purpose as their guiding principles. You've sparked a cultural evolution that's reshaping how success is measured in the digital age. Not by followers alone, but by impact and integrity. The trend you've set is not just a moment in time, it's a movement towards a more conscious, compassionate, and connected world. People are following not just because you're popular, but because you embody the values they want to see more of in the world. You're the trailblazer for a new generation, hungry for realness and meaning.
Y'all, I love y'all before the phone they're about to call off. So I love everybody that support me, everybody that show me love, whether you send a heart or a kiss. If you can't do nothing but do that and share my videos, I love you and I appreciate you. I ask that you do it for somebody else too, though. Don't stop with me. Bless somebody random. Bless somebody random, babe, with a heart, a kiss. The same thing you do for me, especially the ones that been my day ones. I'm talking about from years ago. Don't start with me. Bless somebody else, baby. Especially it's gonna boomerang in your life, but you also, you helping heal souls, baby, that's attached to them. Bless, 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 bless up, baby. Bless.
The lives of countless others. This is your chance to lead with purpose, to share wisdom, to inspire change, and to create space for conversations that matter.
That's all it's really about, because our ancestors are connected to us. They are our future. That's the real truth.
For others to follow. It's also a moment for reflection.
Babies and all.
How do you stay grounded amidst the noise? How do you protect your authenticity while embracing the opportunities ahead? These are questions only you can answer. But remember, the world is rooting for your success. Not just as a viral sensation, but as a true leader. So take a deep breath and step into your power.
Random people, baby.
The spotlight is yours.
Go against the
now
devil.
It's time to decide
bless
the legacy
your
you want to create.
That's all that matters,
and trust
right?
that your truth will continue to light the way. Your journey began as a quiet flame.
You're part of organizations that might not even be a part of your bloodline that you should be co-creating with. And that should tell you something.
That couldn't be contained
so
forever.
Move better.
Slowly that flame grew, fueled by your relentless commitment and the resonance of your message, until it erupted into a cultural wildfire sweeping across the globe. This wildfire isn't destructive, it's transformative. It burns away superficiality, ignorance, and disconnection.
Trump, tell them that's how we make America great again, babe. By healing our ancestors. It's powerful.
Burns away superficiality, ignorance, and disconnection.
It's not about us. It's about our ancestors.
Healing and awakening.
Yeah. Bless.
Your voice has become the tinder that ignites this movement,
everybody that supports
lighting fires in hearts everywhere. The beauty of a wildfire is how it spreads. Rapidly, uncontrollably,
we're gonna bless each other together. We're gonna bless each other together.
Changes the landscape. Your influence is reshaping culture, values, and conversations. People everywhere are catching the
by
flame
blessing
you started,
our neighbors.
Carrying
you
it into their own
your literal neighbor. It could be your neighbors, with your family members, your friends, everybody that's tied to your path. Bless them.
When someone stays true to their calling. Your flame has become a symbol of hope and transformation.
Boomerang to them
a reminder that even the smallest light
allow
can
them
change
to
the
bless
darkest
other
night.
people. It's like teaching them
This
how to be
cultural
kind.
wildfire you sparked will continue to burn brightly, illuminating the way
teaching
forward
them how
for
to
generations
love.
to come. And it all started with that quiet flame within you. Viral influence
so that
is
they
more
ancestors
than numbers.
that's
It's the
around
undeniable
them
impact you
and the
have on
spirits
people's
that's connected
hearts,
to them
minds,